And welcome back to Western Boone High School as the number 75, the Blackhawks, Sheridan number 75, Ian Pence, 6'1", 265-pound freshman, being helped off the field. And Steve, boy, he's walking pretty gingerly. Hopefully everything's okay.
Yeah, hopefully certainly not a serious injury this early in the season. Could be maybe the heat already affecting him.
Well, Blackhawks have the football for the first time in 2015, and there's going to be a handoff. Chesney on the handoff, and that's going to be a nice run
22, the ball carrier
off
for
tackle,
Blackhawks,
number 22, KJ Acevedo on the carry, and Acevedo picking up about 6 yards. That's second and 4. Number 2, Taylor Lai comes over to the near side as shotgun formation for Chesney, and the Sheridan Blackhawks going to hand it off again. I believe that's again the number 22. Asiavado, and let's see, or is that number 3? Robert Burnell.
Chesney hands off for a gain of a couple, brings up third down for Sheridan.
So quick, very quick snap there.
That it was with 2 running plays, and you're going to see that a lot from Coach Wright if you've followed him over the years. He loves to run the football.
Well, it's going to be third down and a long 3 here, we're going to call it. And let's see if they can pick it up. They're going to run the ball again, number 22, and he's going to be upended by the Western Boone defensive line.
The ball carrier once again for the Blackhawks,
so
number 22, KJ Acevedo.
Acevedo, 5'6", 151-pound senior,
Looks like he's coming up short of the
is going to be just shy of the first down. It'll be fourth and about 2.
Dylan Cortman.
So the Sheridan Blackhawks gain 8
down.
yards on that series, but unfortunately 8 yards is not 10 yards, and you need 10 to be able to continue. So we're going to have a punting situation as Chesney is doubling also as a punter, just like Western Boone. Short punt, ball is going to roll right around the 45-yard line of Western Boone. So again, the Stars with great field possession.
Well, they certainly have at near midfield. You can't beat that, and they just need to take advantage of it if they want to get something going here and get some first downs.
Well, Steve, this TV gig's a little bit different than the radio, but it is kind of an awesome opportunity for folks all over the world to be able to tune in to shine99tv.com and check out the Blackhawks, and they have such a great following throughout the world.
Well, they do. They've had such success, and the young men and women who move on from Sheridan with their lives that still love to follow their Blackhawks, and this is a great opportunity for them on Shine 99 TV.
Nathaniel Bai, the senior quarterback for the Stars, will break the huddle, this time going underneath center, unless he decides to audible out of that, but he will stay under center. We've got pro set, man in motion. Now they're going to hand the ball off, and nice gain off tackle for about 9 yards. Number 23, that is Logan Marsh. And Logan Marsh picks up about 9 yards on the second run of the game for the Western Stars. They're going to give him a first down. Yes, they do. It's a 10-yard gain.
That's going to be enough for a Western Boone.
So you hear
the tackle for the Blackhawks, number
the public address announcer,
Alex Gibson,
certainly sparking the crowd here this evening as the Western Boone Stars pick up the first down of the game and the first down of the season here in 2015. Bai back underneath center, and he is going to hand the ball off, and again a good run right up the middle.
Number 23, the ball carrier once again right up the gut.
That is Logan Marsh on the carry.
The Stars getting some good success on the ground that they did not have the first series of downs. They had the ball, but they seem progress now.
Bring up about second down and 5.
Well, it's a 5-yard gain, and I think both of these offensive lines are going to test that defensive middle here tonight for both teams.
Well, you're definitely right. Coach Wright and Western Boone likes to go right up the middle.
Well, here's a man in motion again. Now an audible being called by Nathaniel Bai. I think he thought they jumped. The Blackhawks jumped, and Bai now will call for the football. And he will hand it off right up the middle again. Very close to another first down for the Western Boone Stars. Marsh is definitely getting his labor in for the evening as he carries once again.
Stars across midfield. First team to get across midfield tonight.
The Boone Stars facing 3rd and 2 now. Nathaniel Bai going to pitch it to the motion man. And he's got the first down and more. Number 21, Alex Martin,
That's number 21, Alex
over on
Martin,
the far
Walker.
side. And I tell you
Nice
what,
run for your
Alex
start.
Martin with some nice speed as he was
That's
able to
gonna
catch
be
the
enough
corner.
for a Western
5'7"
Boone.
senior, only 140 pounds soaking wet, but the boy can
Chase
run.
out.
That he can. He turned that corner and just put on an extra gear. It seemed like, and
Perry.
took off. And
First
we
and
were
10.
talking about success inside the running game. They turn it to the corner, go outside, and they get success there and get the first down again.
Well, the Boone Stars will break the huddle. Number 2, Caleb McCloskey, comes over here to the near side as Nathaniel Bayev. They found a little bit of a success with going back underneath the center. Man back in motion now. Baye going to throw the ball, and he's going to come out here to McCloskey, and it's going to be overthrown. And
Pass was
good.
intended for Number 2, Caleb McCloskey, covered by number 2.
Number 2, the
Taylor
defense,
Lee by
Taylor
the
Lee,
Blackhawks.
Taylor Lai,
Pass falls
doing a
incomplete,
nice
brings
job
up
there
second down.
covering on the pass play.
Well, I tell you what, Shan, the Stars are not afraid to air it out when it comes time to pass. They've always gone for 15, 20 yards down the field, see if they can make something happen. The dangerous part, if you keep trying that, something's going to happen.
Well, the Stars will break the huddle, and number 11, Nathaniel Baye, who's got a nice arm. I tell you what, I've been impressed with the balls he's been able to throw so far this evening. They've just not been able to connect. Baye back underneath center, sends a man in motion, and he's going to hand the ball off the middle, and a nice big gain right up the middle, still going over the 20-yard line down to the
Number
17-yard
23 with the
line.
carry, Logan Marsh.
As,
Big gain on the play.
see if they're going to get the first down. It's going to be very,
Number
very
29,
close.
Perry.
Looks like it's going to be
Also
just
in the
short
mix,
by
number
less than a
34,
yard at third down.
Jacob Chesney.
Well, Marsh picks up 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. And Chesney on the tackle there for the Sheridan Blackhawks, Jacob Chesney. And Chesney, a 5'10", 162-pound senior. And number 5 splits over here to the near side. That is, make sure I get the right number here. That is Aaron Cook. And they're going to hand the ball off right up the middle. We have our first score of the season. Yes, we do. And the man who's brought him all the way down the field,
And that's a Western Boone
number 23,
touchdown.
that is Logan Marsh into the end zone. And that was about a 16-yard gain for the touchdown, Steve.
Well, I tell you what, he dragged some Sheridan Blackhawks with him. He kept the legs churning, which is the key. Was able to find that end zone.
Well, I think the Western Boone Stars have found their success here on the ground in this second drive, second possession of the game in this young season, and number 7 coming in to add the extra point. It is
Number
good.
7,
That is
Phillips,
Bennett
after attempt is good.
Imboden.
Putting her Stars
Bennett
on top
Imboden
by a
adds
score
the
of
extra point,
7-0.
and it's 7-0. The Western Boone Stars lead with 6:50 to go in the first quarter. We'll take another timeout here as we take a break as the kickoff, we'll resume the game with a kick here after the score. You're listening to Sheridan Blackhawk, watching Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard for Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing loan, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Welcome back to Western Boone High School. Sheridan Blackhawks and the Western Boone Stars here on this beautiful Friday evening. 78 degrees at game time. We look for that temperature to kind of go as the sun goes down, Steve.
Well, we certainly will be. We talked about being outside tonight, but we're inside. I bet it's much cooler out there, but we'll be all right.
Well, the number 7 who just added the extra point, Bennett Imboden, will be kicking from right to left here tonight at the Western Boone Star Stadium. What a beautiful facility it is. And here's Imboden. It is a short kick. It's going to be, the ball is knocked out of bounds. It comes off of one of the Sheridan Blackhawks, so it will not be a penalty. But the Sheridan Blackhawks, again, not very good field position to start their second possession of the football game.
They got about half the numbers that Western Boone does to start each series of down, as they are deep in their own territory. But we'll see if our Blackhawks now can get their first score of the night on their second possession also.
Well, Jacob Chesney, the senior quarterback for the Sheridan Blackhawks, will be bringing the white-cladded Blackhawks to the line of scrimmage. And let's see if they can move the football any better than they were able to in that first possession. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand the ball off straight away, right between the tackles, and not a whole lot there. Nice job by the Western Boone Stars. And trying to look number
30 is the ball carrier for the Blackhawks.
That is number 30,
Yard or two up
Joe
the middle.
Callahan,
That's Joe Callahan
running for
And on
the
tackle
Sheridan
for your
Blackhawks.
Stars, number 20,
and
Evan
number
Bales.
20, Evan Bales, on the tackle for the Western Boone Stars. Sheridan brings a split to the near side. That's Taylor Lai, and shotgun formation for Chesney, and Lai jumps. So that'll be a penalty, the first flag of
We
the
have a
night.
flag on the play.
So that'll be a illegal procedure against the Sheridan Blackhawks, and it'll back them up 5 yards.
First penalty of the night, as you said, and Blackhawks shooting themselves in the foot right now. We
Start
don't
goes
need
against
that.
the Blackhawks.
But Coach Wright still sticking to his game plan. Keep the ball on the ground, run it. Let's get the running game solidified.
Well, the Blackhawks now will face 2nd and 15 as the Blackhawks going in the wrong direction right now. Here out in the middle of the cornfield, soybean fields of Boone County, the Western Boone Stars. Beautiful facility here, great folks, great hospitality, always a great place to play football, as the Blackhawks and the Stars always kick it off each and every year. And here's a little counter play, and that is going to go nowhere. Good job by the Stars again.
Chesney hands off to number 22, KJ
It'll be
Acevedo.
3rd and long for the Blackhawks.
Not much room. Nice stop by your Stars.
KJ
Leading the charge,
Acevedo,
number 23, Logan Marsh.
And that is going to be, let's see, they're going to give him about 3 yards, it looks like, on the run. So 3rd down and now 12.
The 5:30 mark of the first quarter, 7-0. Western Boone leads over Sheridan.
Well, the Stars, again, they came out throwing the football on their first possession, and boy, they found their stride here in that second possession, being able to run the football. Shotgun formation. They're going to Chesney back to throw. He's got a man open across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by the Stars. Back the other way for the Western Boone Stars, Jack Gilliam, and he's still on his feet, and he's still going. And they catch him at about the 20-yard line.
Jack Gilliam.
Well, Jack Gilliam
Nice return too, set your
with a
Stars
nice
on 1st and
return
10.
for the Western Boone Stars. That ball, that was a ping pong. It was more like a pinball.
Yeah, I thought he was going to come up with that ball and bring it down for the first down, but it went right off his hands.
For Sheridan, number
Well, it
78,
went through
Zach
the
Reed.
intended receiver for the Blackhawks, and then it bounced around a couple of other hands and ended up in the hands of number 8, Jack Gilliam, and he was able to do a nice job, really a nice run back for the on the interception as well.
Boy, he certainly did. Anytime you can get, we'll call yards after interception or yards after catch, it always helps the situation. Pours salt in the wound, you guys, you could say.
Well, Nathaniel Bai back underneath center. No, he's going to be in the shotgun formation this time. That's what they started out in the football game, and going back to the shotgun formation, got a split to the near side, split to the far side, and here is the handoff right up the middle, and the Hawks do a nice job this time of corralling
Hands
the
off to
runner.
number 31, that's Zach
And
Belcher.
number 31, Zach
Straps his way
Belcher to
forward for
run
a
this
couple.
time.
Gonna bring up 2nd down.
So
In on the stop for Sheridan. number
Belcher's
32.
first run
Nicholas
of the
Brunel.
evening, and they're going to give him about, looks like about 3.5, 4 yards. 2nd out and 6 for the Western Boone Stars. 7-0, the Stars lead here on the first game of the season. Nathaniel Bai, shotgun formation, and he's looking to throw. Across the middle, got a man open, and he's into the end zone. Number 12,
Pass is complete.
Cole
Number 12,
Cummings.
Zach McMahon.
Or excuse me, number 12 is Zach McMahon of the Western Boone Stars, and Zach gets it in the end zone. That is an 18-yard strike for the Western Boone Stars. So a nice job after 3 incompletions. The 4th one is a charm for the Western Boone Stars as Bai connects with McMahon. And number 7 in now, in Bowden, to try the extra point. And there is the kick. It's up and through the uprights, and it is good. With 4:21 to go here in the first quarter, it is now a 14-0 score. The Western Boone Stars leading over the Sheridan Blackhawks. We'll take a break. You're listening and watching the Sheridan Blackhawk football team here on Shine99TV.com.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
Newell's Gas continues to expand the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Beautiful evening here on this Friday night. It's the first football game of the season. Friday night lights. The lights have come on here at Western Boone, so exciting, but not too much for the Sheridan Blackhawks, down 14-0. Or here about midway as Imboden now to kick the ball back out here to the Blackhawks. Going to be picked up by Chesney at about the 14. And he's trying to get to the 20, and that's where he goes. That's where he is stopped.
Number 34,
in fact, leveled.
With the return for the Blackhawks.
So nice job there on the return.
Number
46, that's Eli Mitchell on the tackle.
Zach Belcher.
And Zach Belcher assisting him as well, number 31. So, and Belcher getting his first carry of the game earlier. But nice pass by to McMahon a moment ago, 16 yards. I tell you what, it's kicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, it is, and you just saw the special teams again pin Sheridan deep, so Stars got to be happy with that performance.
Chesney in the shotgun formation. See if they can get something started, a little option, and they're going to hand the ball off on the option, and that's going.
Chesney hands off.
Well,
number
let's
three,
see.
Robert Burnell.
Number 3, Robert Burnell is going to
big tackle, number 51.
pick up a couple of yards. Well, they're going to give him about 4, so it'll be second out and 6 now after that 4-yard carry, and that is Burnell. Burnell and Chesney, and Asiado as the ball carrier so far tonight for the Blackhawks. Shotgun formation. We got a split backfield, and they're going to hand the ball off again. I believe that's the same ball carrier, upended there at about the 27-yard line.
Number 23, Logan Marsh.
That's Logan Marsh
Back-to-back tackles for your Stars.
making the tackle. And Robert Burnell, number 3
Brings up
again
third down
on
and a
the
couple.
carry. So he's picking up 4 more, and it's going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Offset backfield. Shotgun formation, and here is Chesney going to hand the ball off, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down.
Number 30, the ball carrier
Callahan.
for Sheridan.
Number
Joe
30.
Callahan. Nowhere to run.
Well,
Nice
Joe is
defensive
going to
play.
be
Number 20,
stopped,
Evan
and it looks
Bales.
like another punt for
Also
the
in the next, number
Blackhawks.
32.
Now it does. Our Blackhawks
Garrett
still
Miller.
looking for their first down of the game. Is they figured out if they can shut down Sheridan's running game, they can control this.
Well, Chesney back to do the honors for the Blackhawks, and looks like number 8, that's Jack Gillum back there, who just ran that interception back, is going to take the punt back, and he's at the 40, 35 or 45 to the 50, and back out to the 45
Nice
over
hit
here
by the Blackhawks.
on
Number 8, Jack Hill
Sheridan
with the
side
return
of
for
the
Stars.
football field, and we got a
Lopez
Sheridan
midfield,
football player,
chased
it
out
looks
of
like,
bounds
is
by number
down
2, Taylor
here
Lee.
over on the Western Boone sidelines, and I believe it looked like number 2. Is that Taylor? I'm not too sure. We don't want to speculate, but we'll try to get the camera on. They're going to move people back so that they can see. He took a pretty good lick over here on the sidelines.
Well, he certainly did, and fortunately the medical staff attended to him already, and hopefully he can just bounce up with hopefully just nothing more than the wind knocked out of him.
Well, the Western Boone Stars leading 14-0, and since he is on the sideline, they may resume play, but it looks like they're going to hold off. But that's just that's just a tough situation. You never want to see that, especially this early in the season, but you certainly don't want to see it any time throughout the season. But again, it's part of the risk and reward, because you got to get that great reward of the touchdown and victory. You're going to have some pain sometimes.
Well, it is. Football is a rough sport, tough sport, and at times can be violent and unfortunately also sometimes painful.
Well, great sign there that Taylor going to be getting up. Now, he is not putting any pressure on that right leg. So, again, we wish him all the best, and hopefully they can get him taped up and see what's going on. But they're going to take him clear across the field, so it's going to be, unfortunately, a long walk for the staff and Taylor Live. We want to certainly thank our sponsors here tonight, helping us out. First Farmers Bank and Trust, Jan's Village Pizza, Bragg Insurance, Keevers Hardware, Newell's Gas, Price Heating and Air, Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, Sheridan Office Solutions, the Farmers Bank, and Wallace Grain. All of our sponsors here this evening on Shine99TV.com. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast as much as we are enjoying putting it on for you. We're learning a lot of stuff here tonight. Steve and I have never done this before, so it's quite interesting. And Steve, you're pushing all the right buttons so far.
Well, I hope for all the folks that have internet and computers or whatever device you have watching us, hope I'm doing a good job of getting a good feed and good video and following the ball and chat with you every once in a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for helping us out with that. I'm not too much how much stats we're going to have tonight, but we're gonna try. We got slots to both sides. Shotgun formation for Nathaniel By, and he's going to quick throw it right here to the near side. It is complete to number 5. That is Aaron Cook. So Cook on the reception, and that is that's going to be about a 7-yard gain. So nice job there for Western Boone.
And what's making it so tough for our Blackhawk defense is when you can fire on both cylinders, passing and running, it makes it very hard to cover. So
they're the Stars back in the shotgun formation. They like to spread things out, and they're going to hand the ball up right up the middle. And a nice job. Both teams have done a fairly decent job.
Hands off to number 31, Zach Belcher.
In between the tackles on both sides of the ball so far. It's going to be a pickup of about a yard, and it'll be third down and we'll call it a 3rd and 3 as the Stars break the huddle.
Our Black Sox definitely used to stop right here, force that 4th down.
Well, we got a spread here. Nathaniel By back in the shotgun. Let's see if they pass. They will pass. They'll throw the ball right across the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Chesney had his hands on it.
For number 8.
Intended for number 8, Jack Gillum, who's already had his number called on tonight in the interception that he was able to run back for about 20 yards. So it's going to be 4th and let's call it a 3 and it looks like the Stars are going to go for it here, Steve.
I was contemplating that. Do you do the safe thing and punt it away and pin Sheridan deep as your defense is going, or a little confidence in your offense and you just go for it?
Well, I think they're giving us the answer right now. Nathaniel By underneath center. Let's see if they try to draw the Blackhawks off sides. Long count. We'll see if this is going to be the case. And they said no, they're going to hand the ball off right up the middle, and that's got a first down. That's I mean, that was Bud Wright football there. That was just between the tackles and running up the middle.
Yep, exactly right. 3 yards that Crowder does.
So Western Boone picking up their 4th first down of the ball game, and doing a nice job offensively with 14 points here on the board already as the first quarter starting to wind down. We've got number 2, Caleb McCloskey, over on the far side as a split. Nathaniel By underneath center. Sends a man in motion. Now they're going to come back with a little flea flicker reverse, and By, he's got a man wide open on the far side. That is number 12, Zach McMahon, and he scores.
Pass is complete.
Wow. 34-yard touchdown flea flicker. Easy for me to say. Wow, little razzle-dazzle, Steve.
Well, that certainly was. They're pulling out all the tricks tonight. That was executed perfectly, and a man standing wide open, nobody around him.
Well, you could see the flow of the defense. The Blackhawks basically just took the bait, I should say, and were bit. as the is Imboden coming in to add the extra point for the Western Boone Stars. Let's see if he can. Boy, that is a very high kick, and it is no good. So the only good news in that whole scenario, the Sheridan Blackhawks do not get another point added on against them. 49 seconds left. The Sheridan Blackhawks down 20-0 here to the Western Boone Stars here at Western Boone. You're listening to the Sheridan and watching the Sheridan Blackhawk football team here on Shine99TV.com.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Keith's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keepers solves problems. Keepers will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keepers, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
Welcome back. 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. It has been some fireworks, but unfortunately all on one side of the football field so far. It's been on the Western Boone side, 20-0, Steve, as the Blackhawks. This is tough for a team like the Blackhawks because they're kind of a run and then play defense type team.
Well, they certainly are. They hang on to the ball for a long time and grind it out, and tonight that has not been the answer.
Well, here is Imboden, and it's a high kick coming back to Chesney at the 23-yard line, or excuse me, the 17-yard line. He breaks one tackle. He loses the football. It's on the ground. It's picked up by Western Boone and running the other way. And, boy, again, the Blackhawks snake bit. And that is just, wow, that is a tough break for the Sheridan Blackhawks. This is the second turnover. Let's see if they're going to, well, there was two fumbles, and now –
Ball was originally picked up by number 21, Alex Martin.
Yeah, there's two fumbles. I'm not too sure who ended up with it. Let's find out who's going to get it.
Looks like we're going to sort this one out.
Yeah, Western Boone recovered the fumble after Chesney, but I think they're saying that he was down. I think that's exactly what they're going to call it, that he was down before the fumble. So, down by contact, and it'll be Sheridan football. Well, or no, they're going to say that he's not going to be able to advance the football. That's right. So it should be Western Boone football. Well, we'll let them sort it out. We can figure it out and speculate, but we'll let them make the decision. But right now, Western Boone offense out on the football field.
And they've got the marker set up for the Boone's offense, the Stars offense.
On the 23-yard line.
Boy, that's a tough break for the Blackhawks, Steve.
Boy, it is. I tell you what, that's the second turnover. We had an interception earlier. Now we have the fumble. And with the interception and the fumble both, we're within not quite the red zone for both of them, but very, very close.
Still the first quarter as the Western Boone Stars really lit up the scoreboard. The Blackhawks did a nice job on that first possession, 3 and out. Unfortunately, could not move the ball themselves, and then Western Boone was able to get and have scored ever since now.
You know what they have, and they've done a balanced attack with the ball in the air and on the ground.
Well, it will be Western Boone football. Number 2, Caleb McCloskey goes over to a far side. He'll split. It'll be Nathaniel By back underneath center. Lone back in the backfield. Now we got a man in motion. That's McMahon. They're going to hand the ball off over here on the left tackle. And let's see who's at number 23.
23, the ball carrier, Logan Marsh.
Logan Marsh, who has
nowhere
had
to go for the Stars. Nice defensive stand.
Quite
Blackhawks, number 78.
Quite an evening so far tonight.
Zach Reed
had a 16-yard touchdown run earlier in the first quarter, as they may let the clock run. We'll check and see if you can give us an eye on the clock there. We'll find out. 20-0 to score.
3 seconds left.
And less than 3 seconds. They're going to let this clock run out. And with that, the first quarter of the 2015 season has come to a merciful end for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Not a good one. Let's see if the Blackhawks can regroup and make a defensive stand right here. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keeps solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Not in Blackhawk country tonight. We're in Western Boone Star country this evening, and boy, that is very evident as the Blackhawks are taking it on the chin, 20-0 so far here after 1 quarter of play. And Steve, the cameraman, Russ Casper producing tonight. We've got great help from our intern Gabe. We've got the whole crew here this evening, bringing you this football game. Big learning curve, but we hope that the end product is something that you're enjoying, and certainly appreciate all of our sponsors helping us out, making this happen tonight. Nathaniel Bai, the quarterback for the senior quarterback for the Western Boone Stars in the shotgun formation, as we have reverse fills now, and the Western Boone Stars going left to right, and they're going to, here's Bai, he's going to try to hang on to the football, and he is dancing and maneuvering around, and boy, he should have been dropped for a 3-yard loss, and he ends up picking up a first down, it looks like. Well, very close to a first down.
Well, Bai did all the fundamental things there correctly. All the fundamental things there correctly by keeping his feet turning, keeping them moving, and got those extra yards all on his own.
Yeah, he's got some footwork. The kid can... he needs to go take up flamingo dancing.
Well, I think he may be in dance classes where he's picked those up.
Wow, I mean, nice arm, nice footwork, and you would expect that from a senior. So Nathaniel Bai back in the shotgun formation, 3rd and about 2.5, and he's back to throw. And he's got a man open on the far side, and a nice job by the Sheridan Blackhawks, who's going to lose yardage as the Blackhawks are able to wrestle him down.
Nowhere to really go. Coverage by number 17.
The receiver. And Archer, the defender. So it'll be 4th down. You know they're going to go for it here, Steve.
Well, definitely will. This deep in territory, you have to go for it. No sense trying for a field goal unless you have an excellent kicker.
Well, the Blackhawks really need to stop them here. This would be a huge motivation for them, as Nathaniel Bai will take the football back to throw, and he's got a man. Oh, he's going to be it's going to be incomplete. I was looking for a flag. No flag is called. Great job by the defense there. That time, incomplete pass, and the defense holds, and the Blackhawks will get the football back.
Well, you know, the Stars have had a very good defensive stance so far. They figure they may as well go for it this deep in the territory also instead of kicking it, because right now their defense is firing on all cylinders, and they've been able to shut down our Sheridan Blackhawks.
Well, the Blackhawks will get the football at their own, 18-yard line. So the Blackhawks have just not had very good field position here this evening. Certainly has not been a help for a very anemic offense, as Chesney back in the shotgun formation, and it looks like are they going to
timeout?
Yeah, they're going to call a timeout. As the Blackhawks talk about things, we'll let you hear from our fine sponsors. We'll take a break under the lights here on a Friday night.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
All right, welcome back to Western Boone High School. The Blackhawks got the first down, so have the football back after the defensive stand. Here's Chesney, and he's going to hand the ball off right up the middle, and a nice pickup there of a couple of yards as the Blackhawks just looking for any little daylight.
Well, they do. I tell you, if they can just get some first downs, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in a row, get across midfield, they're looking for. But Coach Wright will keep grinding it out, and hopefully something good will happen here and get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Number 3, Robert Burnell on the carry. It'll be second down and 7 after a 3-yard carry, and now the ball. Well, they're going to hand the ball off again off tackle, and I tell you, they are just not giving the Sheridan runners,
for the Blackhawks.
not giving them any opportunity.
That's KJ Acevedo.
Acevedo is he's run the ball. Let's see, he's run the ball for 5 times there tonight. He's got a total of about 7 yards. Not a very good average.
No, I tell you what, and they know who to key on. The Stars have figured out they know who to key on for the running game, and so far they've done a good job of that. Oh, now we got a flag on the play.
Well, it'll be
somebody either started too early or jumped the line. Well, there's a break for our Blackhawks.
You got to be that may.
Western Boone.
And that gives, here's the crazy statistic. That's the first down of the game for the Sheridan Blackhawks.
Boy, that's a tough way to have to earn it. But you know what? At this point, the game will take whatever we can get.
Well, the Blackhawks moved the ball. They picked up 9 yards on their first possession, but just a little short. Back here in the shotgun formation, Chesney trying to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended. I believe that is number
Pass was intended for
29.
number 29, Brody Perry, falls incomplete.
That is Brody Perry, a 5'10", 152-pound
Maddox.
sophomore. And that will be a second down and 10. But Chesney, you can tell, he can throw the ball.
He can throw the ball if he can get somebody open, no doubt about that. That 15, 20-yard range, he can make it happen. Just got to find that target.
First pass of the night for the Sheridan Blackhawks, and again shotgun formation for Chesney, and they're going to hand it off, and boy, tell you what, going nowhere is
Chesney hands off to
Acevedo.
number 22.
That
KJ Acevedo.
KJ Acevedo is just being mugged in the backfield, as the Blackhawks just not able to get any consistency, can get anything moving offensively here tonight. So it'll bring up, actually he's going to lose 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12, exactly what you don't want. And Chesney trying to draw they're going to call timeout now. They're trying to draw the Stars off the
timeout, Sheridan.
Offside, but I tell you, Steve, very well disciplined Western Boone Star football team here tonight.
Yep, that's about the second, I think, 3rd time maybe we've seen Sheridan try to draw Western Boone defense off to get the 5 yards, and it has not happened yet.
Well, the Sheridan Blackhawks, first game of the season. Normally, this is certainly not a game that defines the Blackhawks, and I want people to recognize that, and anybody that's been a long-time follower of the Blackhawks would know that this game very often ends like this, because you're playing, when you're playing a third-class football team and you're a first-class football team, it's it's a difficult challenge anyway, but there have been years where the Blackhawks have taken care of business. There's been those years that they have lost and have had very successful seasons.
Yep, I tell you, Coach Wright knows tonight's game is a learning experience, and what they see tonight, they'll watch on film and know what they did wrong, and what they need to go correct.
Well, the good news in high school football in Indiana, 9 games is like it's the preseason.
That is very true.
Because the only thing that matters is sectionals. Here's shotgun formation, Chesney, and he is going to a little counter action coming back here to the near side, little counter tray, and that is going to be the ball that was down by contact.
22,
so Acevedo is going to carry the ball once again, and
the tackle number 35.
looks like he's going to pick up. Well, he's not going to pick up anything. It's going to be 4th down. So he had 0.
Brings up 4th down and about 12.
0 yardage there, as the Sheridan Blackhawks will be forced to punt again. Chesney back high boy, that ball just kind of spiraled and stayed in one location, and then finally took a nosedive at about the 40-yard line. They're going to mark it about the 41-yard line. And again, I mean, here's the difference of this ball game.
The ball comes to rest.
Besides
at the 41-yard
Western
line.
Boone being
The
able
Stars
to
get set,
move the
1st
ball,
and 10.
they've not had to move the ball as far as Sheridan's had to move the ball, because Sheridan's had terrible field position when compared to Western Boone.
I think you're exactly right. This is at least a third or fourth possession where they've been at the 40 or better, and a team cannot ask for more than that. That is just incredible field position to start an offensive series.
Blackhawks back on defense, as the Western Boone Stars will break out their offense once again. Nathaniel Bai getting a lot of action here this evening, back in the shotgun formation, is spreading things out, single back, and they're going to hand it to that single back, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. Nice job right down the middle, right in the gut of the defense of Sheridan. As the runner picks up about 3 yards, it'll be 2nd and 7 after the handoff. As McMahon comes in with the play from the sideline. The Western Boone Stars coached by Justin Pelly. And Mr. Pelly, Coach Pelly, has given Nathaniel Bai the play, and in the shotgun formation, he's going to throw it out here to the near side to McMahon. He's got some running room, 45, 50, 45, 40, and they say he was out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, but that's enough for the first down.
That's number 12, Zach McMahon.
As Sheridan
Chased out of bounds
just
by number
cannot
16,
quite
Gunnar
find
Williams.
the answer to,
And that's gonna be
that
enough for
combination,
Western
Steve.
Boone.
Well, you're exactly right. That young secondary still trying to find out who they need to be covering when it enters their zone or their area. And we always seem to be just a step or two behind to this very good passing game of Western Boone.
Yeah, the Sheridan Blackhawks now in the Western Boone Stars in a first down in Sheridan Blackhawk territory again. Nathaniel Bai back in the shotgun formation, gets the snap, little swing pass to a new running back there for the Western Boone Stars, number 35, Ryan
Bai's pass is
Solomon.
complete to
Solomon,
number
the first time to
35,
get the
Ryan
football.
Solomon. Then
And
near the line of
Solomon
scrimmage by number 34,
is
Jacob
going to get back
Chesney.
to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So good
Tough
job there
couple of
by
yards, brings up second
Chesney.
down and about 9.
They're going to give him a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 9
Don't
for
forget to purchase
Chesney,
your 50/50 tickets.
or for the Western Boone Stars.
We're at the 6:20 mark of the second quarter. It is 20-0 Western Boone over Sheridan.
McCloskey comes to the near side. Bai in the shotgun formation. Boy, they like to spread things out, and boy, I thought that looked like Sheridan jumped a little bit, and they're going to throw it. They're going to go deep, and it is going to be knocked away and then caught by McCloskey for a touchdown.
Bai's pass is complete.
Wow.
That's number 2, Caleb McCloskey with the juggling catch. And that's going to be a Western Boone touchdown.
Well, another deflected pass that could have just as easily ended up in the hands of Sheridan, but it ends up in the hands of Caleb McCloskey, and McCloskey on a big touchdown play. That was 41 yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, I thought we had that pick right there. Was going to get a nice break.
Well, in Bowden to come in to try to tack on the extra point. And it is up, much better kick this time, but it did not go through. Boy, just barely missed it. So it is 26-0 here in the second quarter. We'll take another break under the Friday night lights. You're listening and watching Sheridan football.
At Elliott Pharmacy, you're just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions. Bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters. Produce your video. Lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads. Even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
It is the Western Boone Stars taking control now here at Sheridan, or excuse me, at Western Boone. Sheridan Blackhawks on the ropes on the road, 26-0. And Steve, again, we've talked about this, alluded to this earlier in the broadcast, that really you look at the Blackhawks. They are not made for this kind of football game to be able to come back from that kind of a deficit.
No, that's for sure. They're not a quick score. They're not a quick score, quick strike team.
Well, here comes Imboden. It's going to be a shallow kick, a little squib kick. That's going to be the best field position of the night for the Sheridan Blackhawks. That was one of those scathing little kicks that just kind of get right to Callahan's hands, and he was able to take advantage of the low line kick, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks at their own 42-yard line.
Well, hopefully with our good starting position for this offensive series, we can see some good numbers from the offense and hopefully get some first downs from driving the ball.
Well, the Blackhawks, let's see. What do they have, and we'll find out what kind of character they have down 26-0 here in the second quarter. Here's Chesney on an option, and they give the ball, and I tell you, he has nowhere to go. Number 30, Joe Callahan, is wrestled down and wrapped up there by the Western Boone Stars. A game tackling. Number 8 actually coming up, and number 20, Bales. Number 8, Jack Gillum, also in on the tackle for the Western Boone Stars, as Chesney and the shotgun will hand the ball off, and again right between the tackle, and another good stand there by the Western Boone Stars, number 32 for the Stars. That is Garrett Miller. Well, now it's going to be third
down and 9 for the Blackhawks.
and 9 for the Blackhawks, and not too many stats are being compiled for the Sheridan Blackhawks this evening.
Nope, something on the offensive side of things, sadly.
So the Blackhawks facing a 3rd and long. Once again, they're going to hand the ball off. No, it's Chesney back to throw, fake the handoff, and now going to be a penalty. He pushed him in the back, and they're going to call it a interference against the Western Boone Stars. And there was a hand in the back of to the intended receiver there, Steve. So I believe Sheridan's going to catch a break on this one.
Yep, we should get the 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. All right, we'll take that first down. Again, at this juncture in the game, when you're down 26-0 at almost halftime, you've got to take any break you can get.
Well, it will be, I believe, 10-yard mark-off from the spot, or from the line of scrimmage. I believe that's the case.
Which should still give us a first down.
It's going to be, no, it's 15, so you're right. It is a 15-yard mark-off again at the line of scrimmage. Things have changed so much in the last couple of years from both high school, college, pro.
And similar to face mask, you got to decide, is it intentional? I think they call it unintentional. It's either 5 or 15. So,
well, 1st and 10. That is only the second first down of the game here for the Sheridan Blackhawks. And here's Chesney handing the ball off and going nowhere. Once again, Joe Callahan. I mean, he is just lit up at the line of scrimmage by the Western Boone Stars. And the thing about it is, Mitchell makes the tackle, but the problem is that it's not just Mitchell. It's a host of Western Boone Stars. I mean, It's not one guy. It's 2 guys. It's 3 guys. It's 4 guys.
If you watch the backs from Western Boone, they do cheat up a little bit, and they know that Sheridan's going to run the ball 90% of the time, 95% of the time. They know they can cheat up a little bit and help shut down that run game.
Well, the Blackhawks facing now 2nd and 11. They have been in this predicament a lot tonight. Here's a shotgun. No, they're going to little fake, little razzle dazzle, and Chesney is in trouble. There's a hold. There's a hold right there. And there is going to be an incomplete pass, and it looks like from what I could tell, there was a hold against Sheridan, and they will call it a hold against Sheridan.
Definitely where that flag was thrown, that indicates hold, but we'll wait for the official to give us the signal here in just a second.
He
already gave it?
It's a hold. It's a hold. Okay. So the Blackhawks will back up another 10. Well, the 15 yards they gained on the interference is going to be negated by the 10-yard holding penalty. And really, Chesney was running for his life.
Yes, that he definitely was, without a doubt.
So now we're facing, let's see, this is going to be a second down and about 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 would I catch, isn't it? About 15 and 20, or second and 29. 10?
That looks about right.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. All right, down 26-0. The Blackhawks here in the second quarter, and here's a handoff right up the middle. And that really, I mean, the Western Boone Stars just a outstanding team, and are just playing well in all facets of the ball game today.
Well, they do. And they've got a lot of kids that came out this year. They've got good numbers on the sideline, so that always helps when you have depth and you can rotate kids in and out and gives you a better pool of kids to choose from.
Well, the Blackhawks facing now third and long. Third, and when I say third and long, it's like third back in Thorntown. You got to go back to Thorntown to get a first down, and the ball looks like it's it's loose. The ball's, but let's see. I believe Sheridan.
Joe Callahan.
Yeah, Joe Callahan, but I believe Sheridan got the ball back, and they did. So it'll be fourth down now, and it'll be another forced punt for the Blackhawks. And
number 67.
They're not winning
Cavender led the charge
and influencing people right now.
No.
The only influence right now is the Western Boone Stars. They have played lights out here, 26-0 over our Blackhawks here in the second quarter. And number 8 back deep for the that's Jack Gillum for the Western Boone Stars. Chesney to punt. And, boy, that is close to being blocked, and there's a penalty flag. It may be, well, let's see what they're going to call that one. That'll be interesting. Gillum running for his life, and he's going to be tackled at about the 25-yard line. Let's check and see what the flag is going to be. Well, that's going to be an illegal substitution against the Sheridan Blackhawks. So somebody came in late, and that's going to be an illegal substitution infraction.
There is a flag on the play.
So it'll be, they'll decide what they're going to do. They could either have them repunted, I believe, or I think they can take it on the punt. Let's see what, it's an illegal substitution. One of the Sheridan guys were trying to get off the field but couldn't quite do it.
Just a quick reminder, the dance team
that's always a tough penalty to get. You'd think that's one of the easy ones we don't have to deal with, but unfortunately, those late substitutions make it hard to hustle off.
2:31 to go here in the second quarter. 26-0. The Blackhawks down to the
make them repunt.
They're going to make them repunt it. The very superior Western Boone Stars here tonight. I tell you, Western Boone's got a nice little team. I've been very impressed tonight with Nathaniel Bai, the senior quarterback. I've been very impressed with the composure of the defense.
Delivered to the stands.
Oh, now they're delivering pork burgers. Hey, we got our own delivery. Russ Casper tonight, our producer, delivering our pork burgers right here to us. Can't beat that. And it was very tasty, I might add, here at the Western Boone concession facility. And I think it was going for a good cause, I believe, to fight cancer, if I remember as I was coming in. So.
Education fund for school books.
Oh, education fund for school books, I'm being told.
School supplies.
Okay, so we'll take that as well. Education's a good cause as well. The better cause tonight was my belly. That's all I can say. Here's Chesney on a punt. It is a high end-over-end punt. Going to roll, and going to be down at about the 20. Let's see where they're going to mark it, the 29-yard, right at the 30-yard line. So once again, good field position. The rich get richer.
Exactly right. Well said. That may be the worst field position that Western Boone has had tonight, and they'll say, you know what, we'll take this. They're going to probably try to punch one more before halftime if they can.
Well, why not? 26-0, and really this becomes, and we've talked about this before. We've covered a lot of Sheridan games over the years, and we've talked about this before, that this really is, Sheridan, you always want to win every game, but this really is a scrimmage for Sheridan. I mean, this is really an opportunity to play a very fine, out-of-class team, out-of-conference team, and see what they've made of.
Well, it is exactly right. It is a learning game tonight.
Shotgun formation, and here's Nathaniel Bai, and boy, he has got some great feet. Look at that, 30, 35, 40, running out of bounds, and doing a nice job there.
Number 11, Nathaniel Bai.
And he is going to pick up a first down. Nathaniel Bai just keeps on impressing everybody here in the stands and on the field.
Boy, it certainly is. He did the smart thing of getting out of bounds, stopping that clock. If you're a Western Boone fan, that was just heads up and get that clock stopped without burning a timeout.
Pick up 15 yards for the Boone Stars here in the second quarter. As the clock winding down here in the second quarter, 26-0. Western Boone all over Sheridan tonight. Here's shotgun and back to throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 12. Number 12, that is
was intended for
McMahon.
number 12, Zach
McMahon.
Falls incomplete.
What? That's
Nice
one of the
coverage
few
by
passes
number
that hasn't been
22,
caught by
Nicholas
Western Boone,
Brunel.
and they certainly are not afraid to throw the ball. They've had early success in the passing game.
Well, they have. I mean, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns here tonight. He's had a 34-yard touchdown strike, and he's had a 17-yard touchdown strike. And he's throwing right now for about 48%, so he's not too far off the mark. Even he had some early incompletions, and there's another completion right there to number 2 on the near side. That is Caleb McCloskey, who caught the touchdown pass a little bit ago.
16, Gunnar Williams.
Out of bounds, the clock will stop with the ball being out of bounds. It'll be third down. Ooh, that is very close to a first down. Just a few inches away. As Nathaniel By back in the shotgun, looking over at the defense. Very, very composed young man, no doubt. As he calls for the football. Another quick toss. It's going to go out of bounds. They'll stop the clock and get a first down.
Number 2, Caleb
Well,
McCloskey.
those corners have got to come up and bump those receivers and don't get them any yardage at all, because we know they're just working those out passes, trying to get the ball on the side and trying to get that clock stopped.
Well, I think you're exactly right, Steve, in the sense that you mentioned earlier they're going to try to get another score before, and this is again an opportunity for a team like Western Boone to really scrimmage against in a live game to see what they can do in their 2-minute offense. This is a great practice.
Exactly right. It's exactly like the 2-minute drill. Well said.
Shotgun formation. We got 5 receivers. It's all spread out there. Nathaniel By. Nice catch by McMahon. Still running. He's at the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Pass
Very
was
close to
hauled in
another
by
first
number
down.
12, Zach McMahon. Nice gain on the play.
This time they did not get the first down. The clock did not
Jacob
stop as they hustle
Chesney.
up to the hurry-up offense, which is, again, something you can try in your 2-minute drill.
And McMahon, McMahon, great hands there, holding on to the football, and some good defense there as well. And here is a handoff, and here's that's going to be Katie Barr. Well, no, they're going to trip him up right before he gets to the goal line.
Nice carry, number
My
35,
goodness.
Ryan Solomon.
Ryan Solomon on the carry.
Brought down just short
And
of the
Ryan
goal
Solomon
line.
picking
Well,
up.
That's going to be enough for another Western
Well, let's see,
Boone.
that was 31 yards. And he is just shy of the goal line, so it'll be first and goal here. And they're waiting for the chains to be just put down. It'll be first and goal. They don't need the chains, and now the clock will run and By back in the shotgun formation and trying to add to the score. He's going to toss it over here in the corner. It is dropped. Oh, my goodness. He had it in his hands and
Nice
could not hold
pass
on
was
to it.
intended for number 2, Caleb McCloskey.
Caleb McCloskey
And on the coverage,
could
number
not
16, Gunnar Williams.
come down with the football. Gunnar Williams on
Brings
the
up second
cover,
down.
or the cover. It'll be second down and goal from the, looks like about the 2-yard line.
We got 1:16 to go in the first half. Western Boone 26-0 over our Blackhawks, and they're trying to tack on one more.
Well, I certainly would say that, here comes the T-shirts, all the cheerleaders out there throwing the T-shirts around. Maybe Russ can grab one of those for us. Here is shotgun formation for Nathaniel By. He's going to throw. It's going to be knocked down, batted down by the Blackhawks. Nice job by Sheridan. That's number 29 over there, knocking that one down.
Pass was batted
Brody
down by
Perry.
the Blackhawks.
If he could have got one more tip on that, he may be able to held that thing up in the air
Yeah.
underneath and take off for the races.
Yeah, I mean, now this thing right now, it's a game of pride. In the Blackhawks, this would be a huge opportunity for them if they could keep these guys out of the end zone. Underneath center now, Nathaniel By, man in motion. He's going to pitch it, coming to the near side, and he's going to be. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Western Boone.
Western Boone.
Number 21, Alex
Number
Martin.
21, Alex Martin.
And that was a 2-yard touchdown run by Martin. And the Western Boone Stars piling on now. And that is, and Mr. Number 7, that's Bennett in Bowden to come in and add the extra point or try to add the extra point. He's had a rough time here lately. Hit his first 2 and he's missed the last 2. And here's one. I'm not too sure. Did he get that one in? He does. And with a timeout on the football field, the 33-0. The Western Boone Stars leading the Sheridan Blackhawks here under Friday Night Lights.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Hey, we're back to Western Boone High School under the Friday Night Lights, under the beautiful, beautiful Indiana sky. First game of the season, always a great time of the year for not just for football, but for family and for fun. And of course, those pork burgers might as well bring food into the equation. Here's a short kick picked up by one of the up guys, and he's going to run it. I don't think that is exactly what Bud Wright would have.
The big boy, 89, Kyle Harwood with the return.
Kyle Harwood.
And on the tackle, number 34, Lucas Smith.
The Sheridan Blackhawk up man on the return picks up about 5 or 6 yards. Now, we've always told kids to just get on the football. You know, don't try to run it. If you're 6'7" and 250 pounds, don't try to run it.
Coach, this is my chance of glory.
Yeah, that's what we always used to hear. Here is Mr. Chesney going to hand the ball to Callahan. Joe Callahan going the right side, trying
number 30,
off tackle.
the ball carrier for the Blackhawks, Joe Callahan.
And Joe not having much success there. It'll be second down and about 8 after about a 2-yard game.
His way forward.
So
and on the tackle, number 50, Dylan Cortman.
Blackhawks just
along with number 32, Garrett Miller.
trying to get out of the first half.
We got 30 seconds to go as they trail 33-0 at halftime, and maybe he'll just take a knee here.
Well, I don't think Bud ever will concede, but they certainly are. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's just been amazing. Western Boone, as far as their defensive line, have just been so stout this evening. They have not had any. The Blackhawks have just not had any really sustainable success this evening at all on either side as far as passing or running.
Yeah, you and I have always said for years that the game is won and lost at the line of scrimmage, and that is true.
And that's going to do it for the first half, as we have another quarter mercifully coming to an end here at Western Boone. We're going to take a break, come back and talk a little bit more about tonight's game. We'll talk about some upcoming football games, and sure, we'll talk about our fine sponsors. Here at halftime, the Blackhawks down 33-0 to the Western Boone Stars. You're listening and watching Shine 99 TV. It's Sheridan Blackhawk football.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Kiefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Kiefer's solves problems. Kiefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Kiefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Hey, welcome back to Western Boone High School as we're being entertained here tonight by the Western Boone dance team out on the track. They've got more moves certainly than the Sheridan Blackhawks. It has been a rough one for the Blackhawks here tonight, down 33-0. We thought we'd give you a little entertainment as we talk about this situation. Steve, I'm looking at some statistics here, and it's just a dismal night.
Oh, I tell you, it certainly has been that Sheridan just cannot seem to get things going, moving very well on either side of the ball, whether it be offense or defense. As again, I'm going to credit to the Western Boone offense and defense, both sides of the ball. They have moved the ball at will, both in the air or on the ground, which helps keep the team honest by Bella throw the ball as well as run it. And they've done a very good job of shutting down the Sheridan Blackhawk offense, which for the most part, Sheridan has stayed kind of one-dimensional with mostly trying to run the ball. And Western Boone has picked up on that, and they know that they can key on that and not have to worry about the pass so much, and kind of everybody cheats up a little bit. The corners, the safeties, everybody cheating up a little bit and make it just that much harder for our Blackhawk offense.
Well, you know, speaking of the pass, you've got very impressed with Nathaniel Bai here tonight. He has passed 6 for 12 and two touchdowns for 100 yards. Not too bad for first half.
No, for first half, that is awesome. He's got to be the first half of the first game of the season. You got to be very impressed with that.
Well, and then you add their running game. They have rushed the ball 13 times for 96 yards. So very balanced. They got 100 yards passing, 96 yards rushing, and they are spreading the ball all over the place. And then you compare that to Sheridan, who has a total offensive production of 33 yards. They have 33 yards. Here's the problem. Sheridan has 33 yards. Western Boone has 33 points. and that's not going to make it. That's not going to run.
Those numbers may be even 33 and 33, but they certainly represent two different things. And the Blackhawks have dug themselves a hole. And again, as you said before earlier in the game, they are not a come from behind team because it takes so long for us to grind out some points. And as we run the ball a lot and we put long drives together, and just very difficult when you're down, let's just say 5 touchdowns to try and come back for that.
Well, 33-0. Again, if you're Bud Wright, you're telling the team at halftime, this second half is a game of pride now. You've got to come out here and you've got to finish the game, and you've got to finish it as well as you possibly can. And I think that you have to start finding ways to be successful, even if it's picking up 2 yards here or 3 yards here. Try to eliminate the mistakes and try to really do a better job in the trenches. That's where this game is really being won and lost right now are being lost by the Sheridan Blackhawks. They're not able to handle the line of scrimmage, either the defense or offense here tonight.
Well, you're exactly right, Shane. It doesn't matter what level of football you're playing, whether it be high school, whether it be college or pro. if you control the line of scrimmage, then you're probably going to control the game. When you're controlling that offensive line, that means your line is making holes for your running backs, or they're block or passing for the quarterback to get find an open receiver. And same thing on defense. If you just shut down those holes, or you penetrate that line on pass and put pressure quarterback, everything's going to go your way. So even though the offensive line don't get all the glory as the running backs and quarterbacks do, they are the true heroes of the game.
Well, certainly not too many highs here for the Sheridan Blackhawks. The only high that I have right now is this whiteboard marker. I left the cap off of it, and the fumes have literally, I think, have taken over here in the broadcast booth. So if we start acting wacky, you'll know why. Well, we're going to take another timeout while we recapture our thoughts here at Western Boone. 33-0 has been a fantastic offensive display by the Western Boone Stars. 33-0 over the Sheridan Blackhawks. You are watching and listening Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain and Sheridan is a pure certified expert feeder for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain and Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Dan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Dan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Welcome back to Western Boone High School as the Stars, they're shining brightly tonight here at Western Boone, 33-0 over the Sheridan Blackhawks. And I think it's safe to say, Steve, that Coach Bud Wright will more than likely not pick up his 393rd win. So, 392, 177 losses in his 50-year career. He's the winningest coach in the state of Indiana and one of the winningest coaches in the nation. Just an incredible legacy, Coach Larry Bud Wright. And I can guarantee you this game will not define his season.
No, definitely it will not. And he truly is a living legend if there ever was one. And to be involved in high school sports that much at 50 years is just incredible. And then to do it all essentially at one school is just, or even as the head coach, is just an amazing number to stick around that long, as he truly has a passion for the game. And what would be cool to see if there was a tree of all the people he's influenced in coaching football who've gone on in some capacity, whether kids who went to school there and they're now coaching somewhere as assistant coach, head coach, and following in his footsteps as his sons have done.
Yeah, even his son, as you mentioned, his sons, and joining us here in the broadcast booth, Russ Casper. I want to add to that, Russ?
Yes, I just wanted to mention, to my understanding, there are only 14 coaches in the United States of America, high school coaches that have won over 400 games. And so he has a crack at it this season to match that. Only 14 in the whole entire nation. Also, by the way, on IU Swing Trap Left in 1971, I went to the hospital for 2 weeks against a team coached by Bud Wright. They were an awesome team, and of course Clinton Prairie walked away with that as a loss. But I was a student playing under Coach Wright, coaching the other team.
Now, what was the play? It was IU 28 IU Trap Right.
I remember it was IU Swing Trap Left, and I carried the ball. And one guy took a hold of my ankle, and 2 guys hit me. And the guy that held my ankle, he didn't let go. Put me in a dislocated hip in the hospital for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Of course, the irony in all that is that Russ ends up going to IU.
There you go. There you go.
It was an opportunity for him to do that. Well, the Sheridan Blackhawks are down 33-0 here at halftime. I'm not too sure anybody is going to be smiling after this one as far as the Blackhawks are concerned, but I can guarantee you this, as we mentioned earlier, this will not define Bud Wright's season. He will recover, and it may even start here in the second half. We're going to take another timeout and come back. We'll talk more football and get the second half underway here at Western Boone. It is the Stars shining 33-0 over the Blackhawks. You're listening to Blackhawk Football, watching Blackhawk Football on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition in providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Pizza is named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
The Farmer Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Bragg Insurance is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates and outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. Call 765-249-2866.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything, from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solutions on Main Street, Sheridan.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk Country.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Welcome back to Western Boone High School as the Stars have made their way back out on the football field along with the Blackhawks, getting ready to kick off here on the second half. 33-0, Blackhawks down to the Western Boone Stars here on this beautiful night. 78 degrees at kickoff. I know that temperature has fallen a little bit here. Not too sure what it is right now, but it has cooled off a bit. Next week, the Blackhawks stay on the road as they head over to Clinton Central. The Clinton Central Bulldogs will be hosting the Sheridan Blackhawks next week, a week from tonight. And then September 4th, it's the first home game of the season for the Blackhawks as they host the North White Vikings. The North White will be at Sheridan on September 4th. So we'll be bringing you all of the great coverage of Sheridan Blackhawk football throughout the year right here on Shine99TV.com. And we're so glad to be able to do that. But we can only do that with our sponsors, and we certainly appreciate all of them helping us out tonight and throughout the year. First Farmers Bank and Trust, Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, Jan's Village Pizza. And I tell you, every time that ad comes on, it makes me very hungry. Even though Russ brought us some pork burgers, that pizza looks mighty good. So Bragg Insurance, Wallace Grain, Price Heating, and the Farmers Bank. Also Keefer's Hardware, Sheridan Office Solutions, and Newell's Gas and Appliance, all helping us out here. Thank you, Steve. Boy, great job there. Our producer just right on the cue.
Jumping right in there.
Yeah, and you're not even in a truck anywhere. You're right up here in the broadcast booth. So, right. Well, the Blackhawks taking the field. They will be going right to left on your computer, your iPad, your smartphone, or radio dial, whatever. Well, I guess we're not on radio, but any one of those other electronic devices, as the Western Boone Stars will be kicking left to right to get the second half underway, as we have number 7 back for the Western Boone Stars. And here we go for the second half. That is number 7, Bennett Aboden, and here's a Chesney coming back with a nice getting a nice block and coming up to about the 38-yard line. So good job by Chesney, and probably the best. I think that's the best field position we've had.
It's very close to it, but it's definitely the best return they've had of the night from the kickoff.
So the Sheridan Blackhawks will try to regroup, and I'm wondering what. If Bud Wright was able to light any kind of fire under the Blackhawks. But I tell you what, they're playing against a superb Western Boone football team here tonight.
Definitely taking my hat off to Western Boone Tipton, because they have impressed me a lot. And if you're a Western Boone fan, watch out for your Stars the rest of the season.
Jacob Chesney back in the shotgun formation. You got a split backfield. Chesney looking over the defense. He's going to hand the ball off. No, he's going to keep it this time. Nice fake this time. Trying to get around the outside at the 40. And, he breaks a tackle 45-50, 45-40. He's still coming down the sidelines and pushed out of the bounds at about the 28-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 30-yard line. Boy, nice job by Jacob Chesney. And that is the most explosive play from offense all night.
Well, you talked about lighting a fire under somebody, and somebody on offense got a fire lit underneath, and we can see a bunch of those put together. This could be very impressive.
Well, let's see. That's a 10, 20, about a 30-yard gain there by Mr. Chesney, and they're going to hand the ball to Callahan right up the middle. He's picking up about 4 more.
Number 30, the ball carrier.
But still the best field position we've seen for our Blackhawks in Stars territory, I believe, for the game.
Also in the mix, number 6.
Well, Steve, here's how anemic the first half was. The Blackhawks in 2 plays have picked up more yardage than they did in the whole entire first half.
Wow. That first half, we just need to forget about it and play a second half and win it.
Shotgun formation. Here is going to be another handoff to Callahan. I believe Callahan is on the
Number
carry.
30, the ball carrier, Joe Callahan.
It is, and he has stopped dead in his tracks that time. Nice job by the Western Boone Stars.
And, this is the good thing in a halftime for Coach Wright to say, okay, we lost the first half. Let's come back and show them we compete. And let's, play competitive in the second half. Maybe we don't outscore them, but at least we'll keep it a lot closer than we did the first half, and we'll win by halves.
Third down and a long 6, almost 7 here that they need. They got to get down to about the 21-yard line. Here is Chesney. And he's going to go back to pass, dropping back, and boy, he had a man open. Now he finds the guy. Nice job, number 89 on the catch over on the far side. And a great job there by Kyle Hardwood. He is a 6-foot, 247-pound junior. That's a big boy.
Yeah, he is. He was rumbling, stumbling as he went down the line, and it took a few Stars to pull him down.
Only the 3rd first down for the Sheridan Blackhawks here this evening.
And was that the first completed pass also?
And that is the first completed pass for about 7 yards. So nice job there by Mr. Chesney to find the man. And here's another little naked boot, and it's, he's going nowhere. Nice job. Western Boone smelled that one, and he was going nowhere on that. Chesney is going to be dropped
for the Blackhawks, Jacob Chesney,
for about a 5-yard loss.
Number 32, Garrett
We're at the 10-minute mark of the third quarter, and it is 33-0 Western Boone over our Sheridan Blackhawks.
And here is a signature move by Coach Bud Wright. He comes out immediately on the field, called a timeout. As Western Boone, the cheerleaders are throwing brownies. Now, if this is a tradition, I want to be back at Western Boone next week.
Well, I tell you what, they better be glad Steve Martinez not in the stands going after them brownies. I'd have them all.
Mr. Sweet Tooth Martinez, he would be. He'd have a grab bag of brownies out there.
I'd have a big old net, just scooping them out like a fishing net.
Well, the cheerleaders have some pretty nice arms. They're getting the brownies up here now, and there's one coming close to us.
You know what? If we didn't have this window in front of us, hey, throw some up here in the stand.
Well, we're starting to see some camera action there, but the thing about it that here's what Bud Wright likes to do. He called a timeout immediately. He saw what was going on. He recognized and realized that the problem is at the offensive line. They're not getting the blocks that they need, and he recognized that immediately, called the timeout, and went in. And let's see what happens this time.
But we still got a coach talking to one of the officials on the line. That's what the delay is.
Yeah, and I'm not too sure what that's all about. If Coach Pelly is unhappy that Coach Bud Wright just came out on the football field, and really he came out before the play even ended. He was out on the field. But hey, you're the winningest coach in the state of Indiana. Maybe you have that opportunity to do that. Here's Chesney back to throw. Got a man open, and he's got a completion out to the 15-yard line. And he's going to be well short of the first down. Harwood.
Kyle Harwood.
And Kyle Harwood is going to be taken down after he picks up got back to the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle, number 24, Hayden Maddox.
I think we got.
Number 8.
Do we have offsides? Let's see what they're going to call it. No, they're going to say this is against Sheridan.
I wonder if they have a false start. I thought I saw one guy jump a little bit early, but maybe not.
The official first pointed towards Western
Congratulations. If you are the
Boone,
winner, you're going to win
and
$1
it
million.
is. It's a personal foul. It's going to be
Wow.
roughing the passer personal foul against
Wow.
against Western Boone. That is huge.
And that is a huge break for our Blackhawks. Inside the red zone for the first time tonight, I believe.
Congratulations.
Yes,
you
it
got
is.
the winning ticket. You just won $108.
Somebody just won $108 in a 50-50 tonight.
It wasn't Steve Martinez.
And the Hawks are just trying to get into the end zone and pick up 6. That's all they care about right here. Is Chesney back to throw? Got a man open there, and he's going to be caught. Did he catch it? No, they incomplete. He had it in his hands, and then apparently dropped it as he was headed to the ground, so it'll be incomplete pass.
Well, that was a good-looking pass and catch. I thought, from my vantage point, I thought he had it and was going to be pulled to the ground, but apparently he did not hang on as he hit the ground.
Pass falls incomplete.
So,
I believe that was intended for number 29.
Yeah, number 29 is the intended receiver there. The intended receiver, Brody Perry. As Chesney back in the shotgun formation. It's third and about a yard, and they're going to hand the ball. That's going to be close. I'm not too sure. Now we got another penalty flag. I'm not too sure that what they're going to call this. It's going to be, oh goodness, false start, illegal procedure against the Blackhawks, and that's going to negate a first down because I believe they had it, Steve.
Yep, they certainly did. It was going to be a first down, and now it brings us back to, but still not going to be bad. It's going to be third and about maybe 5 or 6, so that's certainly doable, and it's definitely 4-down territory.
Well, you now, instead of a third and less than a yard, and after picking up the first down, they've now taken that off the books. It's going to be a third and about a 5 for the Sheridan Blackhawks, as the Blackhawks are, well, they're taking their time. Play clock down to 16, 15, and counting, and they still haven't broke the huddle. Now down to 12 and getting up to the line of scrimmage quickly. I don't know. They're going to have to hurry. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Here's shotgun formation. They do just get it off, and they're going to and running for his life is Chesney. He's going to have to get rid of it. The ball is tipped, and it's going to be caught. And now another flag comes out. So let's see what this one's about. We had one flag in the first half. Now, did he throw a flag, or did he was he marking something?
Yes, there is a flag over there.
Okay, is it maybe face mask? I'm not too sure. Let's check. But it will be. It
could be pass interference against the defense as that young man jumped up. Is a personal foul, face mask.
Personal
You're
foul,
right.
face mask. Yeah, I thought I saw a helmet or a hand in a helmet, but and it is going to be considered a personal foul. This will be half the distance now to the goal line. So now you're going to be first and goal for the Sheridan Blackhawks. So things starting out very well here in the second half.
They certainly put together a very, very good drive in the third quarter to start this second half, and Coach Wright's got to be pleased with what he's seen so far.
9:11 to go in the third quarter. It is 33-0. By the way, the Western Boone Stars, and now Western Boone's wanting a timeout, and they can't hear him, and they don't get the timeout before the play is called, and the coaching staff at Western Boone is screaming.
Number 30, the ball carrier for the Blackhawks, Joe Callahan.
And now they finally get a timeout. Joe Callahan runs
number 67.
For a couple of yards.
Soren Cavender also in the action, number 32, Garrett Miller. We have a timeout on the field.
With the timeout on the field, let's take a quick timeout here. The Sheridan Blackhawks moving the ball and in scoring position in the red zone for the first time of the night. 33-0. The Western Boone Stars leading over the Sheridan Blackhawks. It's Friday Night Lights and Sheridan Blackhawk football.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named best pizza in the mid by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Welcome back to, hey, we're talking pizza, I'm sorry. Welcome back to Western Boone High School as we've kind of sorted things out. Bud Wright out there on the football field. He's now finally getting off the field, but he's still trying to give some final instructions to the Blackhawks as they come back to the line of scrimmage, desperately needing a score here. It would be a tremendous moral victory for the Blackhawks here as they hand the ball right up the middle. I believe that's Callahan once again. Push it. No, that's not Callahan. He's blocking. So we'll see who we'll need to check and see the running back on that. But Chesney hands the ball off right between the tackle, very close to the goal line as they unpile people. And we're still looking to see who the running back was.
22, the ball carrier
22.
for the Blackhawks.
And that is
KJ Acevedo.
KJ
Tackled by
Acevedo.
number 20.
Acevedo, that's his first carry of the second half. And it's going to be now third, and they need about a long yard and a half, almost 2 yards to get into that end zone. And Chesney, let's see if they're going to hand the ball off, and he's in. Touchdown. The first touchdown of the year for the Sheridan Blackhawks comes.
Touchdown, Sheridan.
8:17 mark.
8:17 mark. I have to get up to look at the clock. 8:17 to
Number
go in the third
22,
quarter.
KJ Acevedo.
KJ Acevedo on his second
board.
carry of the second half, and he puts it into the end zone, and it's 33-6. And so you know that's just exactly what the doctor ordered, Steve.
It certainly is. Boost some confidence there, and the boys get that goose egg off the scoreboard. And now let's see, we've got a fire in our offense. Let's see if the defense can come out with and stop a drive.
Well, it looks like Chesney is counting players. We're missing a player, and they're gonna kick it, I believe. And they're down to 14 seconds on the play clock. It is going to be a kick, and boy, Chesney's got to mark it off. He's down to 7 seconds. He better hurry up and get this thing off, or he's going to be in trouble. And there's a quick snap. The ball, boy, that's a high kick. Is it over? No. Boy, that looked good for a second, but missed it. And it's 33-6 here now. That's the opening drive of the second half. Ate up a lot of time, almost half of the quarter, with 8:17 to go in the third quarter. It's 33-6. The Western Boone Stars leading the Sheridan Blackhawks here under the lights at Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest. Pizza Today magazine. Fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality. You'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long tradition providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Welcome back to Western Boone High School. 8:17 to go in the third quarter. 33-6. The Sheridan Blackhawks down, but not forgotten and not out. I mean, you got to really hand it to Bud Wright and the crew, regrouping at halftime and coming back here to start the second half and just putting a great drive together. In fact, that ended up being a 72-yard drive. Now, there was 20 yards of penalties in that drive, but we'll take it nonetheless. 72-yard drive for a score.
Well, that's for sure. That's certainly right. With this point in the game, when you're down that much, you take anything they give you.
Well, the Blackhawks will be kicking right to left, and there is a high in-over-end kick. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to go, well, it's been touched, and it'll go out of bounds. Will not be a penalty because it was touched by Western Boone, but Western Boone, that's probably, wow, that's going to be around the 16-yard line, so that's their worst field position by far tonight.
That is, and definitely caught a break there in our special teams, and we'll certainly take that as we see if the defense can rise to the occasion now. Going 3 and out would be just awesome right now.
Well, yeah, and rising to the occasion for right now for this defense is just make sure they don't score. Because since that first possession, Western Boone has scored every time they touch the ball. And you know, that's got to be something that, you know, Bud Wright, regardless of what kind of team you're playing, he's got to be concerned about.
Yes, anytime you can't stop somebody, that can't be good for you.
Well, Nathaniel By back in the shotgun formation, as I've got a little bit of obstructed view, but we'll right up the middle as the handoff is given. I believe that is number 2. That's a new running back, I believe, number 31.
Number 31, the ball carrier, Zach
Belcher. And that is Zach Belcher. Well, he's not a new one.
Scratches his way forward for
but he's not carried the ball too much tonight. But he carries that for 2 yards here in the third quarter. As the Blackhawks facing a 2nd and 8 now against these Western Boone Stars, as the Stars by in a shotgun, and they're going to pass the ball over here to the near side, and they've had a lot of success with that little swing pass. That little spot pass over to McCloskey is picking up about 6 yards, 7 yards, they say. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Actually, they picked up, they're going to give him 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 3, and the ball at the 24-yard line. Western Boone Stars leading 33-6. This is the first possession of the second half for the Stars. As Nathaniel By back to throw, looking, he's got McCloskey again. Did he catch it? Yes, he did, and it is going to be good, I believe, for a first down. That was a heck of a catch.
Number 2, Caleb McCloskey.
Wow.
Able to keep possession of that.
Nice.
By number 16, Gunnar Williams.
Nice job by Caleb McCluskey to keep that one close to his body, and big completion there.
I missed that. I was doing some technical expertise here, we'll say. So
well, another first down for the Western Boone Stars. Nathaniel By, boy, they've been in that shotgun a lot tonight, and he continues to be successful there. And he's looking downfield. He's got a man open across the middle, and another great catch, another great pass. Number 5, that's Aaron Cook.
And that's going to be enough for a Western
Moving the ball in the air, and very impressed with this Western Boone passing game the entire game so far, as they have a great balance of running and passing.
Well, so far here in the second half, Mr. Nathaniel By has been 4 for 4. So not too bad here to start the second half in the shotgun formation. Again is By, and he's going to draw some people off sides. It'll be offsides against the Sheridan Blackhawks unless he was drawn off, and I don't think that's the case. Nope.
Yep, they're pushing Western Boone back.
No,
Quick
really?
scoring update, Crawfordsville
Wow.
and Cascade.
No, they got this wrong. Yeah, I was going to say they got this wrong.
Cascade 7.
Yeah, I could see it from here, and I was going to have to tell you, even though I'm a Blackhawk fan, that was the ball was going in the wrong direction there. So it is a 5-yard penalty against the Blackhawks. It'll be 1st down and 5 for the Western Boone Stars. Single back, shotgun formation. Twins to each side. Here is By back to throw, and another great strike. And he is 5 for 5 now.
Pass caught by number 2, Caleb McCloskey. Nice catch.
That's 9 yards.
That's going to be enough for another Western Boone.
9 yards on the reception there.
Well, they're marching down the field, and right now it appears to be all in the air. Is that air passing game is on fire?
Well, and the thing that it's just a little out. I mean, McCloskey's given a little inside move, and then he's hooking out, and it's just a timing route. I mean, Nathaniel By is just putting it, laying it there right in the right time, right in the right spot. Just a great teamwork there by both those two guys, By and McCloskey. And here is a handoff down the middle this time, going nowhere's Belcher.
31, the ball carrier, Zach Belcher.
And good job that time by the Sheridan Blackhawk defense. And
tackle by number 39.
Number 39, Alex Gibson, one of the tacklers. Also coming up is Callahan. Also number 79, Devin Mitchum, also up there on some of the big beef up there on the front line for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Shotgun formation now for Western Boone. Stars looking to add on to the score. Here's they're going to air it out, and he is not even close, but good defense, right? Stride for stride. Nice job there by number 17. That's Kyle Archer.
Well, bring it to 3rd and long. A good break here for our Blackhawks if we can shut this series down right now. 6:09 to go in the 3rd quarter. Western Boone 33, our Sheridan Blackhawks 6.
You know, Nathaniel By 5 for 6 here in the second half, and that's his first incompletion here in the second half. But you can see he's got some zip on that ball.
No, he definitely does. Definitely does. He's a very good passer.
3rd and 9, 3rd and long for the Stars. And they're speaking of another great pass, and he's going to be very close to a first down. He had to get. I think they're going to have to measure. This is so close. they got to get to the 29, and they're just at the 29 and a half.
And that's going to be enough.
Yep, they
for
say it's
Western
good. They're
Boone.
going to say it's a first down. Wow.
Well, I thought we had them third and deep and couldn't come up with it.
That is the kind of thing that just really comes back and bites you. Third and long, you got them on the ropes, and then you let them off the hook. But another great pass, another great catch. McCloskey right there. The McCloskey connection been mighty good tonight. Here's a handoff right up the middle, back to Belcher, I believe. Let's see if he was. Yes, that's Zach Belcher, the ball carrier.
31, the ball carrier, Belcher. Gained him a couple on the play. 39 on the stop, Alex Gibson.
And Gibson for the Sheridan Blackhawks having a nice night for tackling. He's had several solo tackles here this evening. Number 5 to split wide. That's Aaron Cook for the Stars. And here is going to be handing the ball off, number 20. We got a Clinton Prairie score of 46 to 16 in the fourth quarter. Clinton Prairie 46 to 16 in the fourth quarter. So the Gophers under their new head coach and new staff looking pretty good tonight.
Boy, certainly got to like that 46.
And there's another 3-yard gain there, number 20 on the carry, Evan Bales. For the Stars, it's third and about 3.5. Let's see if the Blackhawks can find a way. And here's, boy, I tell you what, nobody around McMahon. He's going to pick up the first down. He's down around the 10-yard line. My goodness. Zach McMahon.
Chased out of bounds.
That's good for 5 yards and another first down.
Jacob Chesney. That's going to be
well, they're just moving the ball really at will.
Well, I'll tell you what, this drive has been very, very impressive. Coming out their first touch of the second half, and they have hit every mark they need to.
Well, the Blackhawks really trying to find a way to keep Western Boone out of the end zone, and now Nathaniel Bai coming up under center, so a little different look. Single back, man in motion, and they're Bai's gonna run the option. He's gonna run it right down the middle, and nobody touched him. Nobody touched him. Nathaniel Bai, he not only throws it, but he will run it. And for a 10-yard gain, and it's another touchdown.
Well, I tell you what, just when I thought we had something good on our end, which we did, getting our touchdown, I was hoping we'd get a defensive stop, but Western Boone said no way and went it all the way down. From about 80 to 85 yards, they had to move that ball.
39-6 now, as Western Boone trying to add on, and that is a kick that's up and in, or excuse me, through the uprights, and that is Bennett Imboden who adds on to the extra, or to the score, and it is 40-6 now. The Boone Stars over the Sheridan Blackhawks. We'll take a quick timeout. It's the Sheridan Blackhawk football here on Shine99TV.com.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Wallace Grain and Coach Bud Wright have both worked hard serving Sheridan for decades. Wallace Grain in Sheridan is a Purina certified expert feed dealer for horses, cattle, livestock, and pets. Purina salutes Wallace Grain in Sheridan, an 80-year hometown hero.
Back to Western Boone, the home of the Stars, that big red star. You almost feel like you're in Texas.
The Lone Star State.
Here at Thorntown, Indiana, in Boone County, is the Western Boone Stars, who've had a lot of success in football themselves, winning over the Sheridan Blackhawks here tonight, 40-6 so far here in the third quarter, as the a little pooch kick now. And boy, I tell you what, they're just wanting to keep on tackling. But, great job there by Sheridan to recover that. They get good field position, Steve.
Well, it certainly is. We'll take that, as we need every break we can get right now, and we'll take that good field position.
No doubt. It is 40-6. It's one of those scenarios. These are the kind of games that, as assistant coaches, are trying to bring in some of the other guys into the mix. Try to bring some of the younger guys into the mix. For Sheridan, they're still going to be working on their offense, working on their first team, trying to figure some things out. This is a good time for them to learn things, and they hand the ball off right up the middle, and that's. I believe that's Aviano,
Number 22, the ball runner.
Yeah.
Nice run, KJ
right
Acevedo.
Acevedo right up the middle. That is number 22, Acevedo.
Nice tackle.
Second down
66, Alex
after
Looper.
about a 7-yard gain. And the Blackhawks, without a doubt, doing better here in the second half.
Yeah, certainly have. Certainly shown some life in the offense.
And here is a second down carry, and Acevedo. Oh, well, they've got a.
Acevedo, the ball
now,
carrier once again.
I think we're going to have a sideline infraction. I believe we're going to have a sideline infraction on the Western Boone Stars. We'll see what this flag's all about. I guess he's probably been warned.
There is a flag on the play, it looks like.
So this is going to be an add-on for the Sheridan Blackhawks. They said they got the first down, Acevedo with the carry, and they're going to tack on some more yardage here. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Sideline infraction. So
looks to be a sideline warning.
Or no, they're going to say a warning. First downs, they're going to give them a warning. So it'll be first down regardless.
Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks will have first down. They're going to move the chains. Yeah, I've been down on those sidelines. It's kind of tough to keep staying behind those lines.
It is. You just keep creeping closer and closer.
But that's what the assistant coaches are designed. I mean, that's what they're there to do. They keep the kids back and keep that. Did you see the Seahawk game the other night? Here's a
fumble.
Oh, here's a fumble, and Western Boone is going to score again. They literally just took it away from Sheridan, going the other way, completely in shock of the Blackhawks. Number 50, Dylan Cortman. And I bet Dylan didn't think he'd score too many touchdowns tonight.
No, the big man took off the race. I say, I had good speed for a big man. He had good speed for the big man as he got down the field in a hurry. But he had a host of Western Boone Stars, keeping the Sheridan Blackhawks away.
Well, 46 now to 6. So the Western Boone Stars have matched the Clinton Prairie score over at Clinton Prairie as the Gophers have taken care of Frontier tonight. As Western Boone has taken care of the Sheridan Blackhawks, is Bowden coming in to add on to the score if he can. And there is the kick, and it is, well, it's hard to tell from this angle, but it looks good. It is good. And it is now 47-6, the Western Boone Stars. We'll take a timeout. The Western Boone Stars lead 47-6 over the Sheridan Blackhawks. You're listening to Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Farmers Bank can give you access to your bank 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Welcome back to Western Boone High School here on this beautiful Friday evening. Game temperature, kickoff temperature tonight was 78 degrees. It's chilled off a little bit, but not too much. Beautiful evening for a great. Oh, and here's an onside kick. Boy, they are just, I tell you, wow. Sheridan is going to end up recovering this thing, but Western Boone's wanting a little more. And This is a point where you're kind of wondering, why you're doing that, unless you're just, I guess, practicing.
Number
But
78 for the Blackhawks, Zach Reed.
those
will
are,
cover up the ball.
you're winning 46-6, and now we get the onside.
So the Blackhawks get set. 1st and 10, balls on the 50-yard
Well,
line.
Blackhawks, that is certainly their best field position of the evening.
And we'll certainly take that 50-yard line. You can't beat that.
Blackhawks going right to left on your screen this evening. Chesney still in as quarterback. He's gonna keep the football, and he's gonna pick up good yardage. In fact, he's gonna pick up a first down up around the 40-yard line here tonight, here in the third quarter.
Number 34, Jacob Chesney with the keeper.
3:22 to go here
Going to bring up second
in
down.
the third quarter. 47-6, the score here at Western Boone. And the Bulldogs. That's who we're going to play next week, by the way. Bulldogs, Clinton Central Bulldogs. The Blackhawks will be on the road, and another good run that time by the Sheridan Blackhawks, and it'll
Number
pick
30,
up
the ball carrier for Sheridan. Number 30,
Callahan
Joe
picking
Callahan.
up good yardage and a first
Ryan
down.
Solomon with the stop. Going to be enough for a first down for Sheridan.
First down and 10 now for the Sheridan Blackhawks from the Western Boone 32-yard line. As Sheridan still trying to generate some offense. Had a great drive in their first possession of the second half. Good job by Chesney. He is running for his life, trying to get away. He does, over to the 40-yard line and out, or 30-yard line and out of bounds. So nice job by Jacob Chesney, buying himself some time.
He certainly did. He got flushed out of the pocket and kept a cool head and found a lane to break out on and come around that right side. And not only did he not lose yards, he picked up about, looks like they'll give him maybe 3 yards. So we'll take that.
Well, and again, compared to the first half, as far as the stats are concerned, much better here in the second half for the Sheridan Blackhawks. And here's another handoff right up the middle, and just ripping some yardage off is number
Chesney hands off to number 22.
22.
KJ Acevedo.
KJ
It's going to be
Acevedo.
enough for a first down for the Blackhawks. In on the stop for your Stars. That's number 23, Logan Marsh.
Blackhawks now picking up another first down. They had one first down in the first half. They now have had 5 here in the second half. So
there you go.
A completely different offensive mindset here in the second half. Offensive line doing a much better job. Shotgun formation. Chesney back to throw, and it's going to be, it looks like it's completed over there. Did he catch it? He did.
All right.
He caught it. That's going to be another first down.
16, Gunnar Williams.
Gunnar Williams he's going to haul that one in at about the 12-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down, if not a first down.
Nice gain on the play for
They
the
say
Blackhawks.
second down and 1, less than 1. So good job there for the Blackhawks. And a good job there by Chesney, because
Chesney hands off to number 30. That's Joe Callahan.
had no completions in the first half. He has 1, 2, 3
Tackled by
now
number
here in the
50,
second
Dylan
half.
Cortland.
And we get the first down.
So first down for the Blackhawks on the interior run there. Beautiful night for football.
It certainly is. If we
First
very
down for
close
the
to the end of the
Blackhawks.
third quarter with 1:45 to go.
And here is Chesney. And boy, he is, that tell you what, that was just a wall. Chesney ran into a bunch of blue right there.
That is, stacked him up at the line.
22, the ball carrier once
It
again.
is
Acevedo.
47-6 as we hit the
Gain of a
125
couple on the
mark
play. Nice tackle
of the
by
third
Stars.
quarter.
Number 20, Evan Bales.
Evan Bell's in on the tackle, and there was a slew of others that were making that one happen for the defense there for Western Boone. And Western Boone really impressive, not only offensively but defensively tonight. They have certainly come to play. 47-6 the score here in the third quarter. Chesney is going to hand the ball off, and that is going to be carried for about 3, maybe
Number
4
3, the ball
yards.
carrier that
That
time,
is
Robert Burnell.
on the
And on the
carry.
tackle once again, number 20,
That brings him
Bales.
down to about
Also in the
the
mix,
4
number
or 5 yard
23,
line.
Logan
And it will
Marsh.
be third down. Can actually get the first down without getting a touchdown. So that would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, third down and about 3. And here is Chesney, and he wants to hang on to the ball, but he gives the ball up at the very last second. And I believe that is again
Once
Brunell.
again, Robert Brunell.
And that is mighty close to a first down, but it's going to be
34 on the
fourth.
tackle, Lucas Smith.
Well, where are they going to mark? Oh, they didn't give him
Only
much.
gave him about a yard. Looks
Wow.
like.
Well, it'd be 4th and 2 now. And you know you got to go for it.
Definitely going to go for it. I don't know if there was a problem with the handoff of the exchange, but it seemed like Chesney held on to it a little bit longer than when he wanted to. Didn't allow Brunell to get his speed like he wanted.
Yeah, Coach Bud Wright's going to call a timeout, I believe, because the play clock is down to 0. So I think they already called a timeout, did they not?
I think Coach Wright may have told him when he gets down to that 1 second mark. Go ahead and call.
Is that the end of the third quarter? Because I can't
it
see.
is. Yes,
okay.
it is. That's
okay.
right. I forgot about that.
Well, it's the end of the third quarter, 47-6. The score after 3. The Sheridan Blackhawks down to the Western Boone Stars, who've come to play tonight, defending their home territory quite well. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Sheridan Blackhawk football under the Friday Night Lights on Shine 99.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy Sheridan tradition. Jen's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover what hard makes good pizza. Jen's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Price Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Sheridan community and surrounding areas for many years. Price Heating and Air, 103 East 2nd Street, Sheridan, or call 317-758-4445.
Welcome back to Western Boone High School. The Stars leading 47-6 going into the fourth quarter. It has been one of those kind of nights for the Sheridan Blackhawks, but unfortunately, fortunately, there's 8 more games to play in the regular season, and then the real season begins, Steve, so that's the good news.
It certainly is. We got a lot of football to go, and Coach Wright will get things taken care of, and he'll be having a good product on the field.
Well, we got more that you can't. Well, they got 3 guys moving at the same time. They're not calling a. Well, that's a new one. It's an incomplete pass. It was 4th down. We had a shift in the backfield. It looked like they had multiple guys moving at the same time, but apparently no call. But it will be it's regardless. It's a turnover for the Sheridan Blackhawks, and it will be Western Boone football going back the other way.
Take over on downs.
We just that was the first play of the fourth quarter. 47-6, Western Boone leads over our Sheridan Blackhawks as we turn the ball over on downs.
Well, let's see if we got some new people. Looks like we are going to have some new football players. Some of the JV guys going to get to play a little bit tonight, as we'll kind of run down the numbers here. Number 11, Nathan By coming out. So let's see who's going to be. Yeah, let's see. No, McCloskey's out there, and By's back out there. So maybe they're going to keep some of those same guys in. 47-6, and Nathan By underneath center. And now they send a man in motion, and By's going to keep it. Well, he was going to hand it off right up the middle, and boy, there is another run. This could be a 95 if he didn't get caught. Nope, he does. Good job by Sheridan. Nice job there by number 17 to let him down. Kyle Archer.
Miller, for your Stars.
Miller on the carry right up the middle.
That's going to be enough for
found a little
Western
seam
Boone.
and picked up, let's see, where they were at the 7. And they end up coming up here to the 47 yard. That's about a 40-yard gain, Steve.
That was a very impressive run. I thought he was off to the races and was going to make it, but Sheridan defense did not give up, tracked him down from behind, and stopped him just across midfield.
Well, that's not how you want to start the fourth quarter if you're Sheridan. Good job. We got a number 10. Western Boone's got a wideout number 10 over on the far side now, and that is Mason Mossball, who is in the ball game for the Western Boone Stars, trying to get some names in there that maybe not normally get mentioned. And now a new running back, number 40, taking the ball. That is Devin Weekly. He's a freshman, 5'6", 130. And let's see, got some new players in the ball game.
And on the tackle for the Blackhawks, number 45,
Let's see.
Jesse Kolb.
Jesse Kolb for the Sheridan Blackhawks, a 5'9" freshman as well. So we got a lot of freshman players out there getting their names called out here on TV tonight.
Well, hopefully this is where Sheridan can shut down these younger kids and don't let them put any more points on the board.
Well, the Blackhawks trying to dig in. It's 2nd down and 5. There's a loose ball, and the ball is lost by, let's see, the quarterback that's in there. That's number 18 for Western Boone.
40.
The new quarterback is Peyton Young.
Hunter Blue.
He is a freshman, 5'9", freshman, 145 pounds, and that is going to bring up, it's a fumble, so it'll be Sheridan football. And let's see who's coming in now from a JV side on the offensive side of the ball. Well, Chesney's going to stay in there, so let's see if Sheridan tries to move the ball down. The Blackhawks been outmanned tonight, without a doubt. They have just been outnumbered. Well, they've not been outnumbered, they've outmanned. Here's a handoff right up the middle. Callahan still in the ball game and picks up 4, 5, 6 yards on the carry.
Number 30, the ball carrier, Joe Callahan.
And Callahan,
tackle for your Stars.
he'll be a little bruised tomorrow. This has been a very physical ball game from the trenches.
Boy, it certainly has been. It has been a dogfight both ways, regardless of what that score says.
Well, Chesney drops the football and he's running for his life, coming back here to the 40. He's still looking for Sarum, trying to get around the other side. He's going completely on the other side now and getting back to the 40, to the 45, gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was a lot of running for a little yard.
ran about 30 yards, he gained about 4.
Wow.
Chased out of bounds, number 88.
In fact, I don't think he made it back to the original line of scrimmage. I think he ended up getting back to the, well, he made it back to the original line of the original start of the down, back around the 43-yard line. And so now it's going to be 3rd and 10. So he actually lost 4, but could have lost 24.
That's true. He was way back by the 30, and I thought he was going down, but his quick feet got him around that corner and got him back where he needed to be at.
Well, the Blackhawks will break huddle, and let's see if they can pick up a first down. 3rd and 11, 3rd and long again for the. We've said that a lot tonight. 3rd and long for the Blackhawks. Shotgun formation. Here's Chesney looking. Oh, he's got a man. He had a man wide open, but then he decides to keep it, and he's going to run. He's going to get to the 50, the 45. He's at the 40. He's got the first down and more, and he cuts back. He may score. He's at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Jacob Chesney.
Touchdown, Sheridan. That's number 34.
Well, we thought was a busted play with him tucking the ball.
Well,
be a blessing.
You know, he had number 16, Gunnar Williams, open, and I thought he was going to stop and throw it. And then he decided to tuck it and run it, and he found a little lane, and he got some daylight, and 44 yards later, he's in the end zone.
Awesome. Whatever it takes, we'll take those points on the board any way we can get them.
That sure helps the stats here for the Sheridan Blackhawks in this ball game. A dismal 33 total yards in the first half. I haven't totaled things up here, but I can tell you they're double on their way to tripling it in the second half. As number 39 coming in for the Blackhawks to try to add on the extra point. That's Alec Gibson, and I believe he got it. He did.
Chesney's point after attempt is good.
9:38 to go here in the ball game. It is 47-13. The Western Boone Stars over the Sheridan Blackhawks. We'll take a quick timeout and get a word from our sponsors under the Friday Night Lights at Sheridan Blackhawk Football.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like it on Facebook.
Welcome back to, where are we? Oh, we are. We're at Western Boone, aren't we? There for a minute, lost my, didn't know where, I see that star. I'm just following the star. Western Boone Stars in command here tonight. They have manhandled the Sheridan Blackhawks 47-13. But Blackhawks, good news, the Blackhawks have never given up and keep on fighting here in this ball game. And there's a short kick and a good field position again for the Western Boone Stars, as the Stars are in number
35, Ryan
well,
Solomon
they are
with
just
return.
they've just dominated in every facet of the game tonight, Steve.
Well, they certainly have. Western Boone's got very good about the effort they put out tonight on both sides of the ball and special teams. I don't think I've seen too many flaws in what they've done tonight, but I'm sure Coach will find something he'd like to work on. Maybe he said we should have kept a goose egg for Sheridan. I don't know, but very impressed with what Western Boone has done tonight, and their fans should look forward, hopefully, to a very good season.
Well, the Western Boone Stars, Young back underneath center, he dropped the ball a little bit ago, and boy, he was disappointed. You could tell when he came off that field, but he's going to have a chance to redeem himself as he little quick pitch over on the far side. In
number 36.
That's number 36.
Dylan Brown with
That's
the carry for the
Dylan
Stars.
Brown, and a lot of young players out there now for the for both teams.
Both teams definitely. We just hit the 9-minute 15 mark of the game in the fourth quarter. It is 47 for the Western Boone Stars and 13 for our Sheridan Blackhawks. But a lot of fight left in Blackhawks. Coach Wright will, regardless of who he has in there, will not let them quit and start playing soft.
Well, the Western Boone Stars, after a 2-yard loss there, 2nd and 12, and they're going to hand the ball off. And again, a good job there by the Sheridan Blackhawk defense, stopping the running back. It looks like number 30 that time. As we're trying to get some of these new names in there. Sam, is that Sam Greenstead? I believe Greenstead. Sam Greenstead on the carry. He's a sophomore, 5'9"
the ball carrier
sophomore.
that round, Sam Grinstead.
So the Blackhawks now got him in a 3rd and 13. Let's see if they can possibly get the ball back here. Would be something that Sheridan has not been very successful tonight. Great success, 3rd and long here this evening for the Western Boone Stars, and a nice little run coming over to the near side. Going to be short,
Number 40, Devin
but
Weekly.
Ford
Nice
and
run.
Devin Weekly. And boy, that kid's a little shifty. He's a small little guy, but very speedy.
He had a hole that came around to the left side of the line, and he got in between two Sheridan Blackhawks at the right spot, and was able to get some positive yardage out of that.
And it looks like the Stars are going to go into punt mode, and let's see if they do indeed do that. That's Chesney. It looks like deep for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Here's a high in-over-in punt. Chesney's going to fair catch it. It's going to bounce at the 25 and then roll to the 20, and that's where she will be down, as the Blackhawks will have the ball at their own. They're going to mark it about the 21-yard line.
Well, we'll see what the Blackhawks can do. Get something going. Be nice to at least get one more score on the board before this game comes to an end, as we keep tacking hopefully some points on.
Well, not too many Western Boone fans have left the building. I tell you, they're staying to the end, and they're enjoying a great game, and a lot of young players getting to play. A lot of parents that I'm sure love to be able to see their young man out there on the football field. Chesney's still the quarterback for the Sheridan Blackhawks. They would love to nothing more to get another score if they possibly could. There is a handoff off a left tackle.
Playing through the ball carrier for the Blackhawks, KJ Acevedo.
And Acevedo on the carry, who's been back and forth in the lineup tonight.
As he's been their workhorse tonight, as he's probably had the most yards of any Sheridan Blackhawks. Not a very big tall guy, but he's very fast, very speedy young man.
Well, Chesney, and he's going to hand the ball off to Acevedo again, and boy, he's got a nice move. Great spin at the 40-yard line, down to the 45, about the 47-yard line. So Acevedo, nice little move. Reminds me of Steve out there on the dance floor. Nice job there.
Exactly what I was thinking. That's some moves I had in my younger day. But very impressed with what that young man can do. If you give him the hole, he will do the rest. But the main thing in that line is you got to give him a hole to get his speed up and going.
Well, and these are the things that Sheridan just have to take from this ball game. They've got to improve on the things that they've not done well, but they've got to be able to take these things like that they've had some great plays tonight, and they've got to be able to take those back to the locker room and talk about how successful they have been in that regard. But a rough night for the Blackhawks as we see Acevedo. No, that's Callahan. No, that's Burnell on the carry, picking up
Number 3, the ball
about
carrier,
2 yards.
Robert Burnell.
As he
Gain of a couple on the play.
not a whole
On the
lot,
tackle,
second
number
and
72,
8.
Vincent Landfair.
Want to say hi to my wife down in Florida tonight. She has been visiting her dad and family down there, Mr. Kinney and Miss Donnie Wright down at and Sister Amy, all down in Florida this evening, watching little Sheridan football. And here is Chesney with a nice run over the left side, 45
Chesney
down to the
with
40-yard
strong
line.
running for the Blackhawks. Looks to
And
be
it
enough for
really is
first
a
down.
different
Tackle number
team
80,
here in the second half of
Chandler
Sheridan.
They certainly had some changes they made. Inspirational talk at halftime, but they are definitely a different team than we saw in the first half, which is too bad we couldn't have seen this in the beginning of the game. It could have been a lot closer, a lot more competitive as we hit that 5:40 mark of the game.
Yeah, under 5:40 now here, 47-13 the score. The Sheridan Blackhawks taking it on the chin here this evening. Shotgun formation. Here's Chesney going to give it to Acevedo, and he's going to, boy, look at the guy run. He may go. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, he's in the end zone, and wow.
Number 22 for Sheridan, touchdown.
My goodness.
J.J. Acevedo.
Acevedo is just, he's so fast. I mean, he's just got a lot of speed. But, of course, now you know you're going against the JV defense right now, so you can't be too celebratory.
That is true. And that's where his strength is at as far as, you know, he may not be that bruiser at the 1 or 2 yards I'm going to get, but you get him out in the flat, get him open, he's going to make things happen for you.
47-19 now, and let's see if Chesney is going to try to add the extra point or put the extra point on the board. It's 47-19. Let's see if he can make it 47-20. And here is the left-footed kicker, and it is going to be close. Is it up? And then it is
Chesney's
through.
point after attempt is good.
So 47-20 now. Not so bad when you get up in the morning and read the paper, but still, all the same, a tough loss for the Sheridan Blackhawks. We're going to take a quick timeout, get a word from our sponsors. It's Sheridan Blackhawk Football here on Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Enjoy Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza, named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine. With fresh dough made daily by Edith and no shortcuts on quality, you'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jan's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
I can tell you, every time I see that commercial, that pizza, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I see that. Jan's Pizza looks very, very good.
And you know, our producer Russ Casper is making deals. He's working it out for us.
He knows to keep us happy. All you got to do is feed us, and we'll be happy.
Oh, we love to eat. There's no doubt about that here on Shine 99. Both the radio and the TV crew. Hey, make sure that you tune in to Clinton County Daily News. They got all the latest news. In fact, updated and refreshed on really at any given situation in any given time throughout the day or out the week. ClintonCountyDailyNews.com. Well, that is another one of those squib kicks that's going to just roll over to the far side, and it will be recovered by Western Boone, the Stars, and they will take over their young team as the Western Boone Stars. They were getting more T-shirts thrown at us, so that's why all the fans are a little hyped up. Now I've got to tell you, my wife's going to be headed back to Indiana tomorrow, sometime this weekend. She's going to be heading back to Indiana, so certainly wish her all the best as she's had a nice visit down with family and enjoying a good visit. They've been getting all that nice hot Florida weather and enjoying all that that humidity.
Oh my goodness! Wow, I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd want to take that.
Well, it's not been too bad here in Indiana this week. It's been pretty nice. Here is Nathan Bai is back in the ball game for the Western Boone Stars. So Sheridan, well, I tell you what they've done. They have brought their A team back out there. They didn't care about getting scored on. So Western Boone's going to bring out their stars.
They're going to say, if you're going to keep pushing up on us, we're going to push it up on you. So hopefully, at the 4:55 mark now, 47-20, Blackhawks down to the Stars, we can get a stop here. It'd be nice.
Well, it'll be 2nd and 4 now for the Western Boone Stars. Man in motion, and here is Bai. I know he's going to hand the ball off, and good yardage right up the middle off a right tackle is number 32.
The ball carrier, Garrett Miller.
As they cross midfield at the 4:39 mark, getting the first down. So
Garrett Miller running the ball.
And on the tackle for the Blackhawks, number 45, Jesse Cole.
And that's been the issue with the Blackhawks. They get them in, 2nd and long, 3rd and long, 3rd and short. They just have not been able to come up with a big play to get the Western Boone Stars offense off of the field.
That is true. Cannot consistently put together a string of good defensive stops.
Western Boone completely in control tonight, 47-20 under the 4-minute mark now, and man in motion. They're going to hand the ball off right up the middle, and they're just going to keep pushing the line, picking up another 2-3 yards to the 45-yard line.
And the main goal right now for Western Boone, they just want to keep that clock running as we're just about ready to hit that 4-minute mark.
Devin Weekly.
Well, next week it'll be a different story. The Sheridan Blackhawks going back on the road next week, but they're playing a 1A team back in, getting back into the regular feel and conference. The Clinton Central Bulldogs will be hosting the Blackhawks next week. Man in motion coming to the near side. They're going to pitch it this time, and boy, he's got some good yardage, 40, 35, 32. And again, another good job by number 21. That is Alex Martin. Alex Martin has had actually all of the backs for Western Boone have had a good night tonight.
They certainly have. They've done a good job of using that entire stable of backs and getting the ball around to all of them as they get experience and get some yardage. Everybody likes to carry the ball. If you're going to put me in, I want to have the ball, and I understand that.
Well, Sheridan, Cole Cummings with the tackle, have had some nice highlights themselves this evening, but boy, they just have not been consistent, have not been able to put anything together consecutively, as Western Boone will take a timeout. Maybe we can look at some more of that great pizza as we take a timeout under the lights here on a Friday night at Sheridan Blackhawk football on Shine99TV.com.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine, with fresh dough made daily by Edith and no short quality.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare needs and gifts, taking pride in service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
We appreciate all our fine sponsors helping us out tonight as we bring you Sheridan football here on Shine99TV.com throughout the entire season. Follow, watch, hear, and listen to the Sheridan Blackhawks as they start the 2015 campaign. Not necessarily on a good foot tonight, but I'm sure things will change, and Bud Wright will get this ship righted, no pun intended, as quickly as possible. Here's a handoff right up the middle.
Number 40, Devin
by
Weekly,
number
the
4,
ball carrier.
Devin Weekly back in the ball game.
A couple on the play.
It'll be second down and about.
Tackle by number 81.
Well, they're going to give him a lot more yardage than 2. I thought he had about 2. It looks like about 5. So 2nd and 5. Now or make it 2nd and 6. They're going to give him 4 on the first down run.
2:50 to go in the game, 47-20, Western Boone over Sheridan.
Well, Western Boone is at that point now that you want to you really want to just run the clock and go home, celebrate a little bit, and have some fun, and get ready to play the game number 2 next week. Western Boone handing that one,
Weekly
handing that one
once
off to
again.
Weekly, and Weekly picking up some decent yards, picking up about another 4. It'll be 3rd and about 4.
As Western Boone keeps driving, they may try and punch one more in before the end of the game. Is be some good pride for our Blackhawks if they could just shut down this offense and keep them out of the end zone.
Western Boone breaking huddle by is now we got a new quarterback under there. They got another. Boy, they keep changing them on me, and I think that is Peyton Young back there again. As By has come off with a fumble now. Let's see what where that one ends up. Yeah, Peyton Young, the quarterback.
Blackhawk
This game and all Sheridan games
And it'll
has
be
been
Blackhawk
streamed
football.
live this evening and worldwide on Shine99TV.com. Western Boone and Sheridan fans can see tonight's
Sheridan
game archived for 1 year
and
on Shine99TV.com.
Western Boone, who start this season almost every year. The Blackhawks and all of our good fans here at Western Boone are making sure that we know who's number 1 there tonight. They're always, the Western Boone fans are great. We love being at Western Boone. They're always hospitable. Great facilities here at Western Boone. You can't beat them. The Blackhawks have just, what I was saying earlier before I was interrupted by the Western Boone fans was that this is that inaugural or that annual game that gets things started for the football season, as we see about a yard run here, and this will be bringing up 3rd down now for the Sheridan Blackhawks, actually 2nd down. But again, we've said this before and earlier tonight that this does not define the season really for either team, but it's certainly the team that wins this game is going to walk away with momentum.
Oh, definitely, that's true. You always want to win that first game if you can, but if it does not, as we used to always say, don't get too high on the highs and too low on the lows, because there's always tomorrow.
Well, here is got some new young blood in there for the Sheridan Blackhawks under center, actually in shotgun formation, number 12. That is Cole Cummings in there for the Sheridan Blackhawks. Also I'm going to try to mention some of these numbers. Number 78, Zach Reed. Number 62 in there. That unfortunately we don't have a 62 on the list, so somebody's changed the number. But some new young men and some of the older ones that are out there as well. Western Boone is just very impressed. Really, what I'm impressed with is their offense, as far as their quarterback Nathaniel By. What a tremendous young man.
Yep, he certainly is. He's a senior, and he's showing his senior leadership right now. And as the season started, he's passing the ball, he's running the ball, very confident. And this is certainly going to be a boost to his confidence as the season goes along. That we know how to do the right things. We should do to execute and make sure it happens.
Coach Bud Wright takes a timeout to talk to his team and kind of go over some things. What does Bud Wright tell the team 47-20?
Well, he's going to tell them, boys, we had a better second half than we did the first half. We can say we won this one, as they gave up, I believe, 14 points to Western Boone, and we scored 20, so we won the half. And let's learn from this. So there's 30 seconds to go in the game, and we'll learn from this, and we'll come back tomorrow and we'll start all over and get ready for next week.
Yeah, it was 33-0 at halftime. So the Blackhawks were able to find a way to put some points on the board in the second half. And actually, that when they came out in that second half, they put a drive together that was one of those really iconic Bud Wright kind of drives. We're gonna play ball with you tonight, and that's Cummings just falling on the ball for his dear life back there in the backfield.
Tackle number 12, Zach McMahon.
And Zach McMahon coming in to make the tackle. And now it's 4th down. And more than likely, let's see what Sheridan will do.
We got 10 seconds to go. That probably is it.
Yeah, they won't snap the ball again. That's going to do it for this one, our first game of the year. And we were able to get through it with all of our technology. And thanks for all of our folks here up here in the booth to making it happen. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk a lot more football, and hopefully you're going to be joined by Bud Wright a little bit later, so you don't want to go anywhere. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to Coach Bud Wright and get some feelings from him regarding this ball game and the future of Blackhawk football. 47-20 the final score. We'll take an extended timeout, come back and talk more and give you some stats as well. You're listening to Sheridan Football here under the lights on a Friday night at Shine99TV.com.
It's football season, and like the Sheridan Blackhawks, First Farmers Bank and Trust has a long-standing tradition, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. Come see us at any of our 36 locations of First Farmers Bank and Trust. Go Blackhawks!
Our hats off to Coach Wright and his squad, and we wish the Blackhawks a great season. Sheridan's on the road again next week as they travel to Clinton Central. Your Stars look to go undefeated on the season as they're also on the road and they travel to Harrison. Thank you for supporting Western Boone Athletics, and always drive safely and wear your seatbelt on your way home tonight.
You'll discover why hard work makes good pizza. Jen's Village Pizza, North Main Street, Sheridan. Like us on Facebook.
Bragg Insurance, your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Keefer's Hardware in Sheridan doesn't just sell hardware. Keefer's solves problems. Keefer's will rebuild your screens, mix paint, carefully cut your keys, carry all the in-stock items you need. Keefer's, making your life easier in Blackhawk country.
Newell's Gas continues to expand into the Sheridan area with quality propane service. The next time you need propane, call Newell's Gas and Appliance. 5-249-2866.
At Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, you're not just a number, and we're not just a pharmacy. We're your hometown pharmacy for healthcare and gifts, taking pride in our service in reviewing your drugs and syncing your medication for you, making fewer trips for you. Sheridan Elliott Pharmacy, 508 East 10th Street, Sheridan.
Does your computer need help? Sheridan Office Solutions can bring your computer back to good health. Lay out and print your posters, produce your video, lay out and print anything from menus to memo pads, even help launch your new website. Sheridan Office Solution on Main Street, Sheridan.
The Farmers Bank can give you access to your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Enjoy the convenience of mobile banking from the Farmers Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, and good luck to all local athletes from the Farmers Bank.
Well, welcome back to Western Boone High School as the Western Boone Stars finishing off the night with their fight song and their tradition here, taking off their helmets, and certainly final tribute to the crowd who came out to support them tonight as the Sheridan Blackhawks, a totally different scene, just a little bit further down the field as they are grouped up, and Coach Bud Wright talking to the boys to I'm sure encourage them, and again recognizing, Steve, that this is not the end of the year by any stretch of the imagination. It's just the beginning, and you got to learn a lot from a game like tonight.
Well, you're exactly right. That is well said. This is the first game of the season, and Coach Wright has a young team. We know that, but he doesn't want excuses. He doesn't care how old or young his team is. He wants results, and he wants to win, and winning's not the most important thing. I'm sure he's saying that. He's playing the game right and executing correctly and not making mistakes, and then winning will take care of itself. And we had some turnovers, and the offensive line couldn't quite control the offensive line, couldn't control the defensive line of Western Boone early on, and they got themselves a pretty good hole. And as we said all game long, Sheridan is not a come from behind team when they're down a deep deficit. They like to grind it out and take long long drives that chew up a lot of yards and a lot of time. So you don't see a lot of quick strikes, but that's okay. That's always been Coach Wright's style of football, and it's worked for many years, and it'll work for him again. And again, we got a long way to go in this season. Hopefully, he will stick with that plan and get some success. And he's going to tell the kids, we're going to learn from tonight, learn from mistakes, see what we did do right on some things, and then we're going to build on that, and we're going to take it back next week to Clinton Central, where you and I will be, and we'll try to come out with a win. But he's not going to let them hang their head on this and not feel bad about themselves, and they'll be always tomorrow. So you take it on the chin, 47-20 tonight to a very good Class 3A Western Boone Stars. But it was, I'm going to tip my hat to Western Boone. They've got a good product out there. They've got a very good offense, a very good defense. Saw some good things on special teams. So if you're a Western Boone Star fan, you need to come out and support your team. Or if you can't be here, in person or travel on the road with them, certainly watch them online or radio, wherever you get them from, because they are an impressive team. And I look for good things from that team this year as the season progresses.
Well, no doubt. Absolutely. I would agree. As you're watching the legend, Coach Bud Wright, talk to his team, and, one of the things I think he's definitely trying to get across to them tonight, and certainly set the foundation for the rest of this year, is that we got to have better line play. You can't continue to miss a block. You can't you just can't continue to be out of out of your right technique, and when you're coming as far as blocking. And I saw a lot of that tonight on the line of scrimmage, and I think that's one thing that he got very upset with earlier on in the game, and he called a timeout, and he came out after his quarterback was nailed in the backfield. And I think he's talking to his line and trying to figure out how we could bet. And and really, in all honesty, they're going to be playing a different type of football team the rest of this year. Our football teams the rest of this year, because they'll be playing more of their class and certainly more of their size. When you look at Western Boone, there's some big boys on that line of scrimmage.
Oh, it definitely is true. And the old saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you tougher. And certainly the Sheridan boys toughened up tonight as they took that loss and took the beating. And unfortunately, we saw some kids who, I think 3 maybe had to walk off the sideline with some injuries. But hopefully that will be something minor, and they can bounce back and be ready for next week. Never want to see injuries from either team. We want kids to be healthy and play unhurt and continue their season. So we'll see where that goes. But we think Coach Wright may be heading our way, so we'll stick around for a few more minutes. We can talk to him. So
we'll see what happens. Let's see if he makes his way up here, or if he has to go back to the locker room. Regardless of what happens, we'll be able to come back and talk more a bit about some stats and more about the ball game tonight. Let's take a quick timeout, come back and hear a word from our sponsors, and come back and talk more Sheridan football here on Shine99TV.com.
Enjoy a Sheridan tradition. Jan's Village Pizza has been named Best Pizza in the Midwest by Pizza Today magazine, with fresh dough made daily
Bragg
by
Insurance
Edith.
is your local independent agency. Bragg Insurance offers great rates as well as outstanding service. Call 317-758-5828 to get your rates today. Bragg Insurance is proud to sponsor the great high school football tradition of our community.
Welcome back to Western Boone High School here on this, Friday night, and a beautiful Friday night it has been, as we're going to be joined here by Coach Bud Wright here in just a moment. A tough night for the Sheridan Blackhawks, but the good thing about the Sheridan Blackhawks, they're not defined by the first game of the season. They're not defined by any game in particular, but tonight was a tough one, Coach Bud Wright. But you played a very good Western Boone football team here tonight.
Yes, we did. A very experienced Western Boone football team. They had 7 starters back on defense. Their front 7 was pretty tough. We knew that going in. And the first half, we made too many mistakes, and we were not doing our assignments, and caught up with us there. They scored 3 real quick ones on us.
Yeah.
And it got down, but like I say, they're a very experienced team. We played 10 freshmen tonight.
Right.
So I was.
We know you're going to be a young team this year,
Yes.
and it probably showed most noticeably in the trenches. I think at the line of scrimmage, very, very difficult to block tonight against this Western Boone defense.
Right. We up front we started 2 freshmen, a sophomore, 2 juniors, and 1 senior. And that's pretty tough going against an experienced football team. When we start in 2 freshmen on the offensive line, even though they are pretty good sized kids, but the one freshman's our best blocker, and he went down on that first punt, and he didn't come back. So we lost him, the tackle, our left tackle. We lost him right off the bat.
Yeah.
And he's a big, strong kid, and that's the guy we like to run behind. But that's the way it goes. I mean, the game's got to play the game.
Right.
And I thought our kids, when a team's way ahead of you, they're going to come out and they're going to let up some. But I thought the second half we played a lot more spirit and a lot more enthusiasm, and because we gave a little bit of yelling at halftime a little bit there, trying to get things going.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah, our running backs wasn't hitting the hole right. They was wanting to veer to the outside and stuff. So we got that straightened out and came back pretty good there.
Well, absolutely. It was a different team that came back in the second half, a little more fire. In fact, we had you down unofficially for only less than 40 yards in the first half total offense. So you came back and ended up, I think, with about 160 yards total offense. So something that was said in the halftime certainly motivated the young men. But that's pretty much the pride of Sheridan too. I mean, no, I don't know if any other Sheridan team has ever given up, and so I think that's a testament to you and a testament to your coaching staff and to the community of Sheridan.
Right. Well, we tried to. I mean, we told them they got to buckle down and play with some pride and do some right things, and I think we did come back and, like you say, we made a few adjustments. They were really reading our blocking backs and stuff, and so we made a couple adjustments as far as alignment and such, and that really helped us the second half too because we took away some of the reads.
Absolutely. I'm not sure you're going to face a better quarterback this year. I mean, that young man really threw the ball well.
Right. He's a good quarterback, and they got some good receivers, especially McCloskey and such there, and also McMahon.
Right.
I mean, they're 2 veterans. I mean, McMahon's a 3-year starter, and McCloskey I think is a 2-year or maybe 3-year starter also. I'm not sure, but I know he's a 2-year starter, and so they're great receivers. And we were playing a freshman corner, a freshman safety, a sophomore corner, and a senior safety. So I mean, we're just young, but we're learning. I think by mid-season we'll find ourselves.
Absolutely. Now next week is Clinton Central. Can you give us a little preview of Clinton Central?
I haven't looked at them at all. So from last year I couldn't remember things, but I know they got some changes. I know that they got a couple of assistants that came over from Lebanon. Actually, Kit had all 3 of those guys that was under Kit at Lebanon. So he knows a little bit more about them than I do right now. And I know that they got a good quarterback also. He's the real deal also. But they're not near as strong up front and such there. So we're hoping for a better outcome next week.
Real quick before I let you go, injuries, we talked a little bit about those. You probably know more tomorrow or throughout the week, but hopefully no threatening injuries as far as out for the season type injuries.
I don't know I haven't got the report yet. I know that man, all of a sudden we had a guy going down. We had 2 knees, an ankle, and a concussion. 4 kids went out, and we were searching for a while there because we had a knee last week. And I haven't had that many knees in I don't know how long.
Wow.
But in the scrimmage, we had a guy who went out with a knee problem, and then we got 2 knees tonight. And I don't know, we're just, I guess, playing too high or something.
Yeah.
But we gotta get something. We gotta get something different there.
Well, Coach, I know you need to get your kids on the road. We thank you so much for taking time to coming up here.
Okay.
Hey, it's going to be okay. We know. I don't have to tell you that. You know that this does not define one season, and we know that you'll be better back in form by the end of this year.
Yeah, I hope so. I think by mid-year we'll be a good ball club.
I do too. Thank you, Coach, for joining us. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Coach Bud Wright, the legend, we like to say around here in these parts. Sheridan head football coach, Coach Bud Wright. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us on this broadcast. Just really quick, unofficial statistics tonight. 474 total yards for Western Boone, only 154 total yards for Sheridan, Steve, as you come back into the picture. That's not going to cut it, but as you heard Coach Bud Wright say, a lot of young kids, inexperienced, and unfortunately some injuries tonight.
Well, that certainly is. That's like we'll call it a double death to you as things like that happen. But you know what? You'll learn from them. You'll come back, and hopefully those kids will be healthy. That's the main thing, especially a young man that has a concussion. Hopefully he's going to be okay, but doesn't come back too early and gets released to play soon. But Coach Wright will not give up, and this is one game, and we got a long way to go. Unfortunately, you and I get to cover all those games. That's going to be awesome for us, and look forward to a great game next weekend as we go to Clinton Central.
Absolutely. It's going to be at Clinton Central next week. It'll be a lot of fun, so join us on Shine99TV.com. For all of us here at Shine99TV.com, Russ Casper, for Gabe, who is our intern, who's done a heck of a job getting all this stuff set up here this afternoon, and for my partner, Steve Martinez, I'm Shan Sheridan. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.